What is up, everybody? Liam Murphy back with another stream. Really excited for this stream today because we're going to be having my boys from home, aka Family Matters, on, and we're going to talk shit for a while, just catch up, introduce them, and then probably rip a big dog draft later where I'll give everyone the EV. Yes, I did have a mullet back in the day. So let's introduce everyone. Adding in Bert, Jake, and Nate. How's everyone doing?
Me
today?
first. I was first.
Yeah, Bert got in first. Unbelievable. Was doing better before that intro.
All right, so Bert and I are cousins, and Bert, Jake, and Nate and us, we all grew up in New Hampshire together. We call each other Family Matters, quote unquote, because we're all relatives, and when we would play intramural sports, the rule to be on our team is you had to be related to us. So it was a tight-knit group. Friends, sisters, and whatnot. Nate's saying he can't hear, so things are going great on his end.
Off to a good start.
This is great acting by Nate because it makes it look like we didn't.
I think I just
half an hour early.
Am I back?
You're fine, Liam.
Yeah, you're back.
Everyone's good. Nate's just probably having mic issues.
Uh-oh. Am I in here?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're on.
Nate, just leave and come back. All right, so Bert, aka Feathered Friend 1 here, don't really know what that's about. We were on his bachelor party in Key West when I won Ball Mania 2. So I figured what we'd do is we would just talk about everyone's perspective on the bachelor party. Because my Wi-Fi is looking slow on my end. Am I coming through to you guys?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, God.
It's clear.
Things are going great.
Okay, so my perspective on the bachelor party.
Wait, Bert, am I coming through?
Yeah,
I got you.
You are.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I was just trying to
go
fill
Go ahead.
The dead air. Dead air. There are two wars going on. Really sunny for anybody. Yeah. So we were on the bachelor party. It's a really good time. Liam and I, who both had I got like a very rudimentary.
You could say I'm like a mentor to Bert.
Yeah, I have a very
that's what he's struggling to get out right now.
Look on gambling, which is I know enough to but fantasy is not my thing at all. Not that have had nearly the success that he has, but have had fun putting money down before. But when we were there, he had told me, oh, there's this chance for me to
well, let's pause you real quick, Bert, because 2 years ago, so the year before I won, I was texting you, we have a group chat, and I would text you guys hey, can I get a week 14 in the chat? Can I get a week 15? Asking you guys to root that on. What was that like from what was that like from your perspective? Were you what is he talking about? Or this is never happening? Can you?
Well, to me, the group chat is you just put in what you're interested in, regardless if anybody else is going to give you any attention. Right. And I just thought that was your version of that. Because I think everybody has that type of stuff, me especially. Oh, who saw whatever on TV last night, But yeah.
Oh, but were you Liam's being a degenerate, or did you even understand what I was playing, or?
No, I think it's going to be pretty much week to week in that one. It was hard to follow all the teams you had. You don't realize that you made 1,000 teams, right, of best ball. Not something that I was aware of. We played fantasy football pretty casually.
Yeah, and we're missing Nate right now for anyone who's watching. And Nate, we're all about to go to Vermont for Nate's bachelor party. So the stream's going off great, guys. We got together 15 minutes beforehand to work out the technical difficulties. Nate's
Look
texting.
at that little flame ash support in the chat. Gotta love it.
Nate's saying, "Oh boy, now it won't load the link. Disaster."
I'm not sure if he wanted to be on at all.
What does that mean?
Too much pressure.
Yeah. No, I mean the DFS stuff I do not like understand or really mess with at all.
Right.
But I think I was intelligent, or maybe that's not the right word. You were able to explain to me what needed to happen going into the day, and like we're all big NFL guys, and so when we went out to the bar to watch the games that day, there were points where things were happening and you knew that the combination of what Liam had. I do remember like sitting down with him at this bar, and like I think it was Noah Fant scored a touchdown, and like looked over at him and I was like, wait, so it's like real now. Like it's not just like, oh, hopefully we can like hit or something like that. And the crazy thing is he had like a 99.9% chance of winning at that point, but we were so scared that we were going to mush him that like we just went back to the house and I think like watched the night game and then flew out in the morning. And
Yeah.
so like I remember telling like a couple people, and they were like, wait, your buddy won $1 million and you just like called it in for them? I was like, dude, like we didn't believe it 100%. Like we had to like we didn't like want to screw him over, and all of a sudden I think like Nick Chubb could have had like 60 points and knocked him down or something like that, which is impossible. But
yeah, I mean, so to frame it for anyone who doesn't know, while we wait for Nate to get back here, we started the day off in Key West in the house watching, and like that one pretty good. And then we all took, I think, an Uber to the bars, and at the bars it got a little bit more real. What was it? What was it like from your perspective, Jake?
Yeah, no, it's funny. The Noah Fant touchdown it's kind of the exact same thing, because at the tight end position, that's pretty big deal if your tight end gets a touchdown.
And it was like the end of the slate. So like Amon-Ra and Penny were going back and forth.
Right. Yeah, you had a couple people that you picked up that, like, it was the backup for the Seahawks before. It was Carlson got hurt. And
Rashad Penny,
right. So that was like a big deal to see him go off as well. And that's before even Jamar Chase just had a ridiculous week. So I thought it was the best part, though, was everyone's at the sports bar rooting for their teams, and it's just us randomly yelling at scores all over the place, and just everyone turning around like, what the hell is wrong with these people? None of us wearing any sports gear whatsoever.
Oh yeah, well that was in general, like people, and it's Key West.
It was Key West. People were in like Tommy Bahama shit.
They're like, are they having a fever dream or? The other thing I wanted to point out, there's that thumbnail that Liam put up, and you can see he's hugging me. I'm wearing a Tom Brady jersey, and Liam named his team Go Bills 2020. He actually switched over to the Bills after being a lifelong Patriots fan or Brady fan.
That is not what
Josh Allen got drafted, and like he's got a great picker, but like he's just really more like on the QB train.
So to frame that correctly to everyone, I am a loyal Bills fan. My dad grew up in Buffalo, and I grew up in Patriots country, right? New Hampshire is Patriots country, so all these guys are Patriots bandwagon fans.
You just literally said it's Patriots.
They're getting ready to they're getting ready to jump teams now that the Patriots are looking a little south. No, they're big Patriots. How about
from the area that people are fans of the Patriots? Classic bandwagon fans.
This is not true historical. No, I'm furthest thing you can be from a fair weather fan, because I'm 29. I grew up with like the Trent Edwards Bills, like not some great Bills teams to root for. I remember the Music City Miracle. That was one of my first Bills memories. How about we get some boots on the ground take from you guys are you guys tuned into the Patriots at all? What's our feelings about how they're going to look this year? And can someone like
I'll defer to Bert.
Jake, can you call Nate or something and try to help him? I can't even get the text off to him.
Yeah, I'll just mute myself. I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah, Patriots are so I think right now they have and I might have this mixed up, but they have Patricia calling plays for Brian Hoyer, and they have Joe Judge calling plays for Bailey Zapp, and then I think it's like Belichick is kind of involved with the Mac Jones play calls, but that's how it looked in the first preseason game, which for anybody that like follows the league knows that they have two failed head coaches who were both neither on the offensive side of the ball.
I promise you, if someone's watching this shit show of a stream, they at least follow the league.
Yeah, totally. But like the problem is like, and I'll say this all the time. Like some of the worst parts about being a Patriots fan is like other Patriots fans. So let's say we go like 9-8 this year. You're gonna have so many Patriots fans going like, "Oh, Bill, chestnut checkers." It's like it's okay to say that like the plan sucked, you know. And there's even if like we went undefeated this year, like that would not at all make up for like the offseason that they've had. And it's just I'm not looking forward to watching the offense this year at all.
What about do you have a feeling about how it's gonna like Tyquan Thornton is a piece I've been drafting because I kind of like his speed. I feel like he could maybe supplant Jacoby Myers as like the slot. Do you have any like Devontae Parker is an interesting piece? So I've drafted quite a bit of Mac Jones this year because he showed at least something last year, even though I'm never a fan of when teams change their blocking scheme out of nowhere. What worked, but like, do you have any lean? Are you in the nitty gritty like that while we wait for Nate to get on here?
The big things coming out of camp is that they're trying to make it look more like a Kyle Shanahan type offense, which has not really been their MO before. But I mean, yeah, so it's going to be. I mean, when do you ever hear about like the young quarterback having success when he has a bunch of change around him? Like, it's not often, right?
Yeah, the writing's on the wall there.
I mean, to have 3 OCs in 2 years, that's that's like pretty much as bad as it gets.
So Jake fancies himself an IT expert, so we'll see if he can get Nate on the stream here before we rip this draft. Carlos asking me a strategy question. Were you targeting bringbacks for the playoff last season? Yeah, I was, Carlos. Not on every team, and the size of the finals this year is larger than in years past. Sega Plants is saying that your comments, Bert, are making him lean to the New England fade. We only got so many more days, man. The NFL season kicks off in 25 here. Jake, can you give me like a thumbs up, thumbs down? What's going on your
He's
end?
muted. He's trying to talk to Nate.
Yeah, but you can hear us, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna draft a big dog once we get them connected. Not going to be my first friend stream I do. I think it will be – I'm going to bring on some boys from my fantasy football league as well. Jake's girlfriend in the chat. Jake is so hot. Got some fans.
Whoa, don't dox her, dude.
Always good for that. I think she's okay with me saying that. If you guys have questions while we wait for this, and I asked everyone, let's get in 15 minutes before – let's make sure the technical side's working. So
it all was like good to go. I think I don't know.
It was, yeah, you're right. It was. I mean, I can see Nate on my end. I just can you see Nate too in like the backstage where it says device not connected?
No, I can only see you three.
Huh.
But yeah, I mean I don't know what their over under total is this year. I think it's either like 9.5 or 10.5 or something like that. But I mean,
that's a smash under.
It's hard to tell with them. But
how about your gut check with Mac Jones? Like, do you think he's going to? Like I've said for a while now, I feel like his ceiling is like a little bit better over Kirk Cousins. Like,
well, and I always find that interesting. Like the better Kirk Cousins, because you're not the only.
He's a really good football player, right?
But like better Kirk Cousins is like maybe a Super Bowl champion. Like Case Keenum.
If the pieces are there, sure.
Case Keenum went to an NFC Championship with
Bill's
the Vikings,
backup.
and like, yeah, Bill's backup. But like, those are. It's just hard to. Kind of evaluate what he is after 1 year, and it's gonna be even harder to evaluate what he is after this year because of all the like, what is it? High variance of coaches around him. Like,
Jake, what's the status report here?
Bleak at best here, guys. I don't know what's Nate's problem. It's like his first time working a computer. He's on Allie's Mac, so it's not promising. But gave a few
Can he
things
try?
to try. Gave a few things to try.
He can
We'll see what
join on his
works.
iPhone.
That's true.
I was worried about Bert, to be honest, and because Bert historically
I have Google Fiber. Fiber. Nate
well,
lives in New Hampshire. I live in society.
Whoa. I had the best internet connection of all of us. How dare you?
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
you have
So what I
Fiber?
miss? What I miss here? Sorry, I couldn't really hear you.
Me and
I
Bert feeling dead air. Your girlfriend shouted you
air.
out.
Thank you, Morgan. I appreciate that. I need that
As
confidence boost in the chat.
smooth as I thought this could go. So, how about I
Christina
explain?
is Christina. Who's
Walk
my
us
wife,
through one of these
she's,
drafts and let's see if we can figure one out. I like that idea.
Well, yeah, we're gonna explain what best ball is while we wait for Nate, I guess. So,
Okay.
everyone watching, I'm sure knows. And best ball for Jake and Bert is a regular fantasy draft where the computers are going to put in our highest scoring players. So, you have to choose how many quarterbacks, how many running backs, how many wide receivers, how many tight ends. I'm gonna give you. Each of you are getting 25% of a big dog team. So let's rip a big dog together. I guess we'll just see if Nate can join.
Is that the
Nate and Jake are identical
625
twins, by the way.
Is the
Right, so I'll just pick Nate's
25%. Is the 1/4 of the team the 625 you Venmo'd me for coming into the chat?
My internet's kind of shitting the bed too right now. I don't know what's going on.
You cut
But
there for a
let's tweet
second,
this
yeah.
out and see if I can fill. I'm gonna tweet it out, see if I can
was
fill a
asking-
big dog. And if we can't fill big dog, then we'll play Best Ball Mania 3.
I was asking if this is the same draft that you Venmo'd me 15 minutes ago for. Venmo $12.50.
No, so this is picking up on the jokes of the channel. This is a $250 draft, $100K to first, much smaller field. But if we can't fill this, we'll do. Jake, whoever's watching in the background, I can hear myself on the TV.
Oh. Morgan, turn the TV down. It's loud as hell. Can you hear that?
Yes, we heard that. Actually, I don't think we're going to fill this, so let's just do a Best Ball Mania 3. I guess people are not feeling the big dog right now.
Do you have to default to picking Jamar Chase for every team first now that he won you that?
Well,
that
I mean,
season?
that's
What's the
definitely
deal
been
there?
part of my strategy this year is if
How much more picked are those Bengals players now?
So Jamar Chase goes at the 105, so the first round, the fifth spot, and T Higgins goes at the 2-3 turn.
No Boyd, or does he?
Boyd goes like the same cost. So this contest is $25. It is $2 million.
Where does Ocho
to first
Cinco
this year.
go?
It is $2 million to first, $1 million to second, and some other prizes. So.
I think if we could get Ocho Cinco and TJ Houshmandzadeh, we could easily win 2009.
Do we, Jake? Should I wait a little bit for Nate, or do we?
Oh, absolutely not. No, he's a lost cause for sure.
God,
I told him to do the
Nate's
phone thing.
Nate's got Harry Potter on.
Why don't you just add my video twice, and then we'll just.
Oh, we got the 101 boys. All right, so I'm cool with any player that you see in front of you.
Is there benefit for running back over wide receivers at this point? What do you normally go for positions?
It's PPR, right?
It's it's a half point PPR.
Okay.
So I usually go CMC, but I'm cool going any of the wide receivers or really anyone that you see.
It does feel like CMC is, and this is not popular statistics talk, but like he does seem due for a full season.
Yeah,
I mean, has he had one since he maybe won?
I'd rather Austin Eckler over CMC, but I'm a big Eckler fan, so
I'm cool with literally any player. If you guys,
God, this first pick is the worst thing that could have happened to us.
We're divided immediately.
If you guys can agree on a player, we'll do that. We have 30 seconds to make our choice.
Well, why don't you spend the next 30 seconds explaining if Jeff Driscoll and Taysom Hill will be qualified as tight ends or QBs?
Taysom Hill is actually a tight end, so I've been drafting him a lot. But
and that locks for the season.
I like C-Mac. And I live in Carolina right now, so
That works
I
for
see
me,
his
I
jersey
guess.
a lot.
All right, we're going CMC. Looks like we got.
Eckler, but
We're trying to
I'm playing
get
Bert now.
we're trying to get Nate on the horn here. So it's gonna snake around like this.
What's the worst piece of news you've gotten from like the ESPN ticker
Justin
wall
Jefferson.
in a draft?
Well, for me, it's been the Tim Patrick injury because I had quite a bit of Tim Patrick when he tore
But like,
his
were you in a
ACL.
draft, like, and you're like, oh crap, my first pick.
I don't know about that quite as much, but do you guys understand how this contest works, or do you need me to explain anything more?
No, I think I'm good.
You set the roster.
I might have questions on like optimal picks. I'm surprised that someone.
We don't set the rosters. We just draft the positions and then we're done.
Right.
Well, I think
Right. Just picture your best players every week.
I would choose to start him.
There goes Eckler.
Thank you, Big Umbrella, for revealing your guys. If you're in this draft with us, you have to reveal yourself. That is the law. Big Umbrella is in the 11 slot. Thank you.
Welcome to the draft, buddy.
Big Umbrella.
You're welcome for a free, easy draft there.
Oh,
who do you get?
I don't think so. Bunch
Travis
of sharks.
Kelce?
Wait,
okay.
Kelsey's
probably a
I
better
thought there
pick
was
than
like wasn't there like a big debate on if they were going to let you? Can I say that on the chat? I probably should have asked if they were going to let you be Chesley versus Go Bills or whatever.
Wow. Justin Herbert goes the 102.
Okay, sounds I couldn't ask it. To the next round.
It seems pretty shocking. A quarterback.
No, it wasn't a big debate.
The first.
Yeah, no, this is unusual. You don't see Justin Herbert.
Do you think Cooper Kupp is going to be less useful if Robert Woods has a full season? What are your thoughts on that?
Robert Woods is now on the Titans.
He got traded? Jesus Christ. See, this is why.
What about Cole Beasley? He's
Cole Beasley is a free agent. I think he could get signed.
But whoever signs him, revenge tour. I'm not saying we use the second round pick on him.
Jake, can you try sending the link to Nate?
I did already send
Discord or something.
I did send him on Discord. Yeah, I tried different things. Oh, so Coop's a way bigger pick now too.
Here, let me post in the Discord too. Because for those who don't know, Jake is a terrible planner and is in charge of Nate's
bachelor party.
Yes, bachelor party, and what happened was you're supposed to, tell everyone the right dates, but Jake got a little fuzzy on the dates, and
Liam, you didn't even book your flight till this morning, so what are you worried about? You only got affected.
Just not checkers, Jake. I knew you would tell everyone the wrong date, so I just waited for the dust to settle.
Oh man.
So I'm thinking here we go 0 RB strategy.
Well, we already have a running back, but
but I'm talking about second round on, no more running backs. We go wide receiver.
I want some. I'm cool. Let's do 2 wide receivers. So I'm gonna throw a couple names in the queue, and you guys choose the ones you like of this.
Keenan Allen, huh?
All right, we'll throw Keenan in the mix too.
You love Pittman.
No, don't let
I know that.
Big Umbrella know.
He's at the 111. So who are the names you want to go in this list?
I like Tyreek.
All right, let's let both of you choose one. So Bert chose Tyreek.
I would pick Keenan Allen. That's why.
Okay.
I like Keenan Allen too.
Tyreek and Keenan, a couple veterans.
Oh, we get both of them. Okay, no, that's a good.
Let's run the turn.
Run the turn a little more then.
Well, you still have time.
Unless someone drafts one of them, right?
So underdog.
How did Williams perform in comparison to Keenan Allen last year? Actually,
wait, no, I thought we said Tyreek Hill and Keenan Allen.
We got time though. I just want.
Jake's got a little time.
We just like to think a little bit.
4 seconds.
Ooh, Big Umbrella is shitting on you guys. He said you made boomer picks
because they're so old. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about Keenan is
He's a bit old. Old reliable on that team.
Keenan's a good player, but like the question with him is he's getting older, and like
Larry
it's possible
Fitzgerald.
Mike Williams overtakes him this year.
Well, that's why I was asking what the stats for Mike Williams, man.
No, I mean I think they're fine
time.
picks. I don't think they're bad picks at all.
AJ Brown was a little bit of a letdown last year. I don't know if we want to pick.
And this draft is all of us.
Yeah, I mean, I would just ask Big Umbrella if his estimated value is $333,000 among his draft room of competitions won.
Well, we can also win $1 million if we score the most points in the regular season. So basically, this contest is like, I don't know, 3 times the size of the one last year that I won. It's much bigger.
Right.
And if we make week 17, oh my God, Nate just told me his internet's down. Jesus Christ.
Bruce wanted to say hi.
Bruce is huge.
Bruce. Gotta get on the screen, dude.
I saw him a couple weeks ago.
Let me grab a Budweiser real quick.
He's a bit wily.
Oh.
There he goes. Yeah, this is going to work. It's a little too big. Really just wants the toy. We're taking a beer break. I might grab one too.
What do you so you are we're gonna see you in 2 days, huh?
Yeah, so what time I know your flight's in the chat. What time are you flying in?
Oh, I didn't even get to tell you this. So
Did you I don't know if you didn't post the new one, right?
I'm coming in like a couple hours later than even that. I'll just text you offline. But
All right, whatever works.
Yeah, no, totally dox your guys' self. Tell them what town you're
guys,
flying
give us the
into.
tea while Liam's gone. All right. I'm now going to go through Liam's vaccination status and the last 4 people he voted for in the presidential election.
Yeah, we don't have to talk football either. This is just to buy time for Nate.
Well, yeah, I mean, I thought when you texted us, you said we were talking if the Red Sox bullpen could carry them to a wild card playoff game.
Is that what's going? I'm not a baseball guy at all.
I like this chat.
Yeah,
Maybe
no,
take a player as a kicker.
absolutely. That is, you want to end your channel, you can start talking about the wild card race in the MLB.
Anyone who's tuning in right now, thank you. You have to be a loyal listener. Hit that subscribe button.
If they're joining and listening to us talk, yeah, I mean,
smash it.
They gotta like you.
Who's the drinking tank out of your group? Probably Jake, but everyone has their everyone's had their lessons in drinking along the way. I would say the first night of the bachelor party was a rough night for everyone. So,
absolutely.
I don't think anybody. That's a night anyone could have said.
I think we're gonna strive to do better this time around.
Oh, we will easily do better around the lake. But just to
it's
tell
gonna
you,
be a much tamer environment.
I like blacked out and knew the door code and didn't tell anyone and walked home. And so a couple people
that was a
spent
tough
some
night.
long hours out at night.
Made some friends, made some enemies.
People's girlfriends weren't too happy with me, but water under the bridge and all. We were all alive the next day. Am I wrong?
We did get back. It was.
I know you're listening.
Morgan's in the other room, sipping the wine. She's pissed.
Yeah, we came back with the door was left open as well. It was left ajar.
Yeah,
so we were very lucky that we didn't just take on another crew of people.
They probably fit right in to the crew.
Well, in Key West, that's so I watched. Have you guys seen the movie? I think it's called Moondog, or no, it's called Beach Bum. Have you seen Beach Bum?
No, I don't think so.
No.
It's with Matthew McConaughey. It's terrible. It's terribly okay. And anyways, it's filmed on the dock.
Moondog? I think you're talking Interstellar, pal.
No, Moondog is a character in whatever. I feel like we're gonna get Nate for the last 5 seconds. Okay, so the only thing we want to do, guys, is we want to stack a quarterback with our pass catcher if we can.
I mean, Liam, Darren Waller's on the docket. How can we ignore that pick?
Waller the baller.
My
Beach Bum is awful.
And he watched it with me last night. He was not as much of a fan as me.
Don't let him get going. That was,
Jake, don't be an amateur streamer. If you name a player you want, someone will rip that player out from under you.
I've learned my lesson on our fantasy leagues.
I mean, wait. So you said we need a QB here?
No. If we take we took Keenan Allen, we would want Justin Herbert if we could. Look, Darren Waller goes one pick before us.
I'm surprised you don't set up the You got to delay your stream a minute.
Guys, we're on the clock real quick. Make some picks for us.
Hang on.
Any names
We just lost
here?
Waller. Don't do Elliott.
Nate, give us a name, man.
Good.
Give us a name.
Can't even read this on my screen.
Doesn't even know who you
Has to be
drafted.
sick, right?
We're about to auto draft Ezekiel Elliott.
We don't like that. Just go.
Well, take Pat Mahomes. We got Tyreek Hill, so that's some correlation.
Okay, well, Tyreek Hill plays
drafted
for the
Ezekiel
Dolphins now, so that's probably
Maybe Pollard gets hurt. And he just had a good year.
All right, boys. We auto drafted Breece Hall and Ezekiel Elliott. So
Wait, we auto drafted?
I didn't realize the timer. I was looking.
All right.
yeah, well, there is a timer. We had Nate
let's
for
go
a
ahead
second.
and let's go ahead and
Restart
set this one to auto draft and start a different draft.
Yeah, let's do a new one. I'll pay for the next. I'll pay for the next one.
We could do that. I think we've finished this one out. We can do another draft after this.
Yeah, let's run a couple, man.
Wait, so
I'd
who
like
were
to
the
see
two
how this
players we
works
got?
out.
Yeah, see,
God, I wish I joined this. Wait, so who are the two players that we got?
we got Breece Hall and Ezekiel Elliott.
And which one of them plays quarterback? You said we needed one.
Both running backs. What I see Nate in the background, but
Zeke can throw the ball.
He's like in and out.
Nate.
Hey, okay, sorry. That was whew. I was having a hard time getting my headset to work there, and then I just left this thing for like a million times.
All right, Nate, walk us through. What have you been doing?
Hey, I'll be right back.
Allie's MacBook was not cooperating, and then the internet just stopped working, and so I restarted that, and the MacBook still would not load anything.
Nate now.
Yeah, so then I just brought the old iPhone, and then I was having a hard time with the earbuds.
Different AirPod or different headset now. What happened there?
Well, this is like wireless for my iPhone. The other headset, it's a USB, so that's just for the laptop and computer.
All
right, but I relocated. I'm in the kitchen now, but I'm here. So
we were losing viewers, so we jumped in a draft. Our draft is CMC, Zeke, and Breece Hall. So, and we got two wide receivers.
Tell me that the chat dictated that decision.
I think we don't need that many more running backs on our team. One or two more max. And we'll let Nate make a pick of ours next. But all right, we finally got it together here. So Nate is back with us. Nate, we were telling the people we're coming.
Tiny. I can't see any of this. All right, go ahead. What's up?
Are you on your phone? Like, what are you on?
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
He had to go to his phone.
How about you bring your phone so that we can see you, and then on your computer you pull it up so you pull up YouTube muted or something so you can see the draft on that.
Wait, why did we take Tony Pollard? When did that happen?
No. We are here. We're the one slot.
It's okay. I'll just.
Wait, are we not the green guys?
You just let me know what's going on.
We're here. We're here, Bert. We took. We're the 101.
I saw a good
Things
video
are going swimmingly.
I saw a good video of George Pickens from his first preseason game. I think we go ahead and grab him here.
All right, sorry about that.
Little early for him. Little early for George Pickens, but he's definitely on the radar.
Okay, so who then?
Well, so I'm trying to show you the board, but when we get closer, I'm going to show you the players, unless you want to start seeing the players now.
Give me some running backs to think about.
We got three running backs, Nate. We don't need more running backs.
You said we don't need running backs. No.
Wait, this is an alarm that Breece Hall does not even have a photo next to.
He's a rookie. They don't give photos to rookies.
That could be our best pick.
So we're just drafting Twitter eggs.
So usually a classic boomer move is to draft lots of running backs.
All right,
and expensive.
Okay, so that sounds like us. Is Boomer's good though, right? Boom,
well, we can adjust. We can adjust. We don't
boom.
if we do 4 or 5 running backs max, and we hit the other positions, we're fine. We're not boomers. And I'll start, giving us some suggestions here, but I would say this is a round where we either get 2 wide receivers or we get maybe a quarterback and a wide receiver, depending who's there.
That would be a sick team name. Boom or bust. Boom or bust. And then
Are you up and running on Underdog yet?
Am I?
Yeah.
No.
Promo code Cheslium can get you there. Really set me up for that one.
I saw that they just hired a couple guys too. So do you like listen to they have like actual like podcasts too, huh?
They have like a YouTube show as well, like what I'm doing here. Jake, what is going on your end, brother?
These are the cheapest cameras we can get through work.
Yeah, I
The
think they got
magnet's not very good.
they hired a couple of the
Should find
Barstool guys away, I think.
Jake, the lights out in the office.
All right,
today,
we need 2 wide receivers. Who are the guys you fancy in this group? Nate, give us the name of this group here.
Yeah, just read off 3 of them and I'll pick one.
Adam Thielen, Drake London, DeAndre Hopkins.
Thielen has done me well in fantasy years prior.
All right, Thielen.
Thielen's a real
Jake and Bert, give us some names here.
Last out guy. I'm gonna go.
I'll let Bert go first.
We got one pick.
I know, but-
Devontae is. I guess he's gonna be splitting with AJ Brown.
Yeah, I'd rather go London or Hopkins.
I would rather
Hopkins
go
is suspended the first 6 games, isn't he?
Pedigree.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
You don't need him.
What are
till
you
the end.
talking? Okay.
Hopkins or
Imagine,
London?
that's gonna be the difference maker we have. In
I mean, I guess Hopkins. I
Make it
don't. I like.
that far.
We
okay,
went
Drake
London. All right,
London.
we went the rookie.
Okay.
So I like our team. We got 4 wide receivers.
How do you like our team? I don't even
3
play this
running
game. And I
backs.
hate our team.
I'm feeling good about this team. I only know one of our players at this point, but
Big umbrella.
Nate, can you even see the screen, brother?
I can see you scrolling, but it's so small on my iPhone. It's like, whew.
Use the iPhone so that we can see you, and use a different screen to see the draft.
We're boomers, dude. We don't know how to do that.
This is a lot of effort.
I am the oldest here. I know you guys can do this.
You heard Big Umbrella. You know.
Let me.
You know we're not going to be able to figure this out.
Let me.
Who
Hang
told
on.
you?
Okay, you can't be calling us boomers when you took the biggest boomer pick in the draft, James Conner.
All right, we're trying this out.
That guy beat cancer. That's it.
Okay.
It's very impressive that he did, but there's a lot of people.
Yeah, that's fair. Honestly.
Hey.
I know for a fact that he was drafted in plenty of fantasy leagues around the country for that fact alone.
Are you guys doing any casual fantasy leagues this year?
Well,
I
actually
think
just got into
I'll-
one last
if you guys
night.
do that one again, I'll definitely.
Do you still want to do the one we did last year?
It's a pretty easy win.
Well, that one was
take
a
one.
shit show because
I didn't get paid by half the players.
that one was a shit show because it was like no payment was in place, and
Yeah, we had to-
And it was
that
like a
because I was like, let's just do a
8-man league.
We're pretty liquid, so we said let's do a $200 buy-in.
Didn't seem outrageous to me at all.
And
That did
and
not
everybody
happen.
was like, "Whoa, too rich for my blood." I'm like, "Dude, that's
Bert
literally
did
like
offer a
$20."
$200 buy-in first. It wasn't picked
It's
up.
less
Okay,
than
can you-
$20 a week.
Can you hear me all right with my phone right there where it is?
Yeah,
You're
you-
coming
yeah.
in crystal clear.
Sound great.
All right, I got you up on the big screen, so I'm really in now. I'm
Oh,
really
all
immersed in
right.
the
Finally.
experience.
Now I should.
Back in
talk.
the
Nate.
office.
Nate,
Yeah.
when you were not here with us, we all talked through our perspective of the bachelor party when I won, and also the group chat of me texting things like week 14, week 15, the years prior. Can you give us any perspective of either the bachelor party or what you thought about me saying that? Like, was it like me being a degenerate?
Yeah.
You had no idea what I was doing. How about you? How about you talk us through that?
Yeah. Luckily, I can recount every second of Bert's bachelor party, so this should be easy for me.
Okay. Okay. Good.
No, but it was funny because years prior it was very much you talk about this football leagues you're in, and it just kind of comes and goes. Nothing comes of it. Like, oh, it's just Liam and his next gambling phase. But when we actually were, I think it was when we went out to that like sports bar, and you were kind of going through all the different elements of what you needed to do well. And I was like, all right, sure. And then I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was what play happened, but it was just like, oh, this is it. I'm like in first, and I probably will win this whole thing. And I don't know exactly what point of the night that was,
Bert and
but
I
I
both
did.
picked Noah Fant touchdown.
The no fan touch. Yeah,
You
yeah.
failed the pass.
There's a couple of things that I think were just outrageous that happened in your favor or something that put you like very far ahead. It wasn't even like when we were going through it the next day, you're like, it would be very difficult for me to lose almost in this situation.
Yeah.
So I think when we left to fly back to New Hampshire, which is a nightmare itself, you were like,
yeah, you guys all got like delayed on the tarmac.
Yeah, it was a good 20-hour travel.
that was the easy part of the trip. Yeah, I don't know. I think we left with the good feeling that you're going to win the $1 million. It was pretty wild. I honestly, I even enjoyed just the night we decided to stay in and watch football and not even do anything, just to learn about, or not learn, but just experience what you're going through.
Yeah, I mean, we all like football anyway, so it was like easy for us to make that choice. Real quick, let's put a pause on that because it is becoming our picks here. So Traylon Burks is a rookie. Rashad Penny helped me win $1 million last year. Aaron Rodgers is still there. Kirk Cousins is still there. Some tight ends. Give us a name, Jake.
Well, we still haven't picked a quarterback or a tight end, right? So
7 seconds.
Matty Ice.
Okay. Nope, we're gonna go Traylon Burks, and then I don't know what you meant by Matty Ice is reserved for Matt Ryan. Fuck.
Whatever.
I turned
It's
off
not
auto
Stafford.
pick. Okay, you did that to us. We got TJ Hawkinson.
Hawkins is not terrible. That's not a bad pick.
He's not terrible. He's not someone I've been drafting.
Well, now you have a little bit of a diversity of talent there. TJ Hawkins.
That's fair. Let's turn this on and off. Okay, so we should be able to make 2 picks. Matty Ice is the nickname for Matt Ryan, not
Sorry.
Matt Stafford.
Saw
Also,
Stafford, picked it.
we don't have any Rams players, so like we want to have a pass catcher with our quarterback.
Oh, that's
So
fair.
like we could take Tua, we could take Kirk Cousins.
Did Jake just recommend we draft Matt Ryan?
No,
I
he
meant Matt
called
Stafford.
Matt Stafford
Panic.
Matty Ice.
It's a panic move. I don't really want that Tua though.
What? He'll be throwing to Jonathan Taylor this year. That's a guy that catches the ball out of the backfield.
Can you go back to our receivers, Leo?
So we have a 3-5-1. Christian McCaffrey, Zeke, and Hall. Good running backs. Tyreek Hill, Keenan Allen, Adam Thielen, Drake London, and Traylon Burks. 2 first-round rookies this year. Generally rookies you want in best ball. And then TJ Hawkinson, not a guy I love, but, getting him pass his average draft position is ADP, and it's Jake's fault we autoed him, so.
All I heard was, oh, crap, auto pick is not on anymore or something. Have you been watching Hard Knocks, dude?
I'm not a Hard Knocks person, but I've heard that Dan Campbell is electric.
I'm off of it, but this season is, oh my God, I'm hooked again.
Are you ready to run through a brick wall for?
Dude, he does up downs. He did 40
Tell
up
us
downs.
more.
He did 40 up downs with the team, and then at the end, he's like, "Oh yeah, I fell over my dog door yesterday and really hurt my wrist. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do the up downs, so I had the team doc look at it. He's like, it's not like I can't not do the up downs though. I have to do the up downs. It's like you very well could just not do them."
I saw a video the other day.
He's great, dude.
When he was a coach for the Dolphins, a tight end didn't block.
I saw that today too, where he's like, "You block. What?
You
want
fucking
to catch passes? You want to catch passes? You drop the ball, that's fine. But your teammates running downfield, you don't block more." I'm like,
yeah, he's a big dude. He played in the league, right? He's a coach I would respect on the sidelines, and I'm rooting for the Lions to have a good season, man. They got
I root for the Lions every year. I mean, it's pretty hard not to.
So mathology guys who you don't know, I believe he actually hails from Vermont, so maybe we'll run into him. But he, I would say, is a famous horn dog of the fantasy football community. where he
Wait,
has
what does that mean?
he has metrics such as he usually likes to rate players based on the girlfriends that they have, and
Oh, he's
like
like the Moneyball guy. Like, oh, no confidence. Doesn't have a. Doesn't have
yes,
a
exactly.
girlfriend.
He's like oh, Isaiah McKenzie, yeah, you could draft him. Mythology, maybe you can tell us a couple of your prospects that are coming up in these rounds. But
Oh,
I saw a
Jordan-
stream with him
Jordan-
on
Jordan
and it
Poyer. There's number
had me up. Jordan Poyer, yeah,
Jordan
Bill's
Poyer's
defense is looking
girlfriend
good in
is-
the models. Okay, so I think we should go Dawson Knox and Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins the stack with Adam Thielen. And Dawson Knox, we're getting really cheap here and is a good pick. So we're going to do those. I'm making my 2 picks here, and then we'll be back to the boys.
Wait, so
Not
we
Tannehill as
have
a quarterback, or is he already drafted?
what you just
We
said.
can get
implied that
Tannehill
we-
late. He goes really cheap this year.
What you implied just, you just said it that we have picks,
Well, you
I
guys
was
are going to
never
make the rest of
assigned-
the picks.
a number of picks.
You get
So that's
18.
I
my
walked
pick-
away for that part, Bert.
You get
If
18
my pick
total.
ends up being the Twitter egg, Brees or whatever,
Brees Hall.
that's not my pick.
That was autoed on you guys.
Oh, you guys. I thought this was a collaborative effort.
With
The
this,
second-
well, Nate, so you know what's at stake. You have 25% of this team, by the way.
All
We
right.
have the rest of our picks set up right
So
now.
maybe you want to
Just
put on
using
your
it.
fucking ball
So,
cap here.
I think it's just
Um,
Nate the rest of the draft.
I would
And
say
definitely
We
we're done,
got Dawson Knox.
we're done at tight end, guys. We got our
Done it.
mandatory bill. We're done at tight end. We'll do one or two more quarterbacks. We'll do 1 or 2 more running backs, and then the rest we'll put in wide receiver.
Well, let's
Oh.
get Devontae Parker there. How about
Ooh, dogs of the channel.
that? I gotta look at this.
Oh yeah. Who's that, buddy?
What's up, Austin?
Um,
We're bringing Austin on a
Okay,
bachelor
well,
trip. Maybe I should bring.
I would
Bruce
like to
Jones
get a
on.
little either Jeff Driscoll or Taysom Hill.
Jeff Driscoll is not in the league, is he?
No, I saw a highlight the other day. He's a tight end / QB.
He is. So, non-ironically, Bert, Taysom Hill is a guy I draft a lot of, purely because he plays tight end and could get quarterback snaps, and like that could break fantasy football. But you're right. I guess Jeff Driscoll is also that for
Yeah, if they converted him.
Houston.
Yeah, Driscoll completed 16 of 26 passes.
Yeah, I guess he is he's the same play as Taysom Hill, but just way less owned.
Yeah, and I don't think he's not even their starting tight end. Like, does Taysom Hill? Does he actually line?
He
up
could
as a
maybe
tight end?
be their starting tight end. It's unclear if it's him or Troutman. But Taysom Hill also could be like the goal line back,
Who's the head coach this year?
Dennis Allen, who's been with the organization for a while.
That's
So
interesting.
I actually kind of like our team. I don't like every player on it, but we actually have like a pretty good team in my brain, in my mind.
Thanks, Lee. That means a lot. If you had to rate our worst picker, who would it be so far?
Our worst pick so far. I'm not a big Zeke guy, but we got him really cheap. We got him really cheap.
Well, we did. He got auto drafted. We didn't pick him.
Well, that was still a pick of ours.
Sure.
TJ
Yeah,
Hawkins.
I mean, auto draft. Jake basically auto drafted the Airbnb this week, so he knows all about auto draft.
But he put just the flight plans and getting there on auto draft, literally autopilot.
Driscoll
Yeah.
seriously bottom of the barrel stuff. Okay, Bop.
I don't have it.
You don't think that he could get some real snaps on Texans? On Houston?
Yeah, I guess not. Deep cuts. We're here for the deep cuts, guys. I'm gonna rename this stream after Deep Cuts with Family Matters.
Nate can't get his laptop to work for 15 minutes.
Honestly, I'm kind of sold on Driscoll now. Dude,
Big
Soccer
Umbrella
Fans is-
not having a good draft.
Soccer
Everyone's
Fans
a little
is,
keyboard warrior when you're on your own there, but life comes at you fast.
If anybody's seen Morgan Ireland in the chat, that's Jake's girlfriend. My wife is in the chat. She's under the anonymous named Saga Pants. Very much been agreeing with everything we've been saying.
I'm kind of sold on Tristan that low.
Very good
I didn't
point
realize
from
that was-
Feathered Friend 1.
Wow, Bert, that was really good. And Feather Friend 1 instead of your name. That's
Methodology
so smart.
says in a 3-quarterback build, we have Goff making good decision with Christian Harper. Okay, let's pull it up.
Apparently, Goff had to convince Dan Campbell to let him play in the preseason game. I saw that. Which, when I first read, it said Jared Goff had to convince Dan Campbell to play in preseason game.
This
And
is
I
what
thought it was-
Methodology is saying, that Jared Goff is making good decisions with Christian Harper. Thank you, Methodology.
But so I saw an article that said Jared Goff convinced Dan Campbell to play in preseason opener, and what I thought the article was saying was that Jared Goff convinced Dan Campbell to put on pads for the preseason opener. Because like that's
Come on, coach, you think you're tough?
That's like how crazy he was in what's it called, Hard Knocks episode 1. And then I read the article. It's like, oh no, like he didn't want Goff to suit up for the first one.
Okay, so I'm gonna give a couple names in the queue. I think Tua makes a lot of sense for our team to go with Tyreek, the Dolphin stack, and then what are you guys thinking between the other picks? I like Christian Watson.
Oh, Hunter Henry.
Yeah, how we haven't picked up a Patriot player yet. I feel like that's going to happen at some
I think we
point.
can get. We don't need another tight end, so let's
Why
grab
pass player
Tua.
is Devontae Parker gone?
Devontae Parker just got chosen.
Bummer.
We can get Kendrick.
What about
Bourne
Tyquan
cheap.
Thornton?
He goes really cheap, so we can get him late.
Don't
Do
tell
you
Big
guys have a
Umbrella.
lean between any of these other names available? Jarvis
I mean, isn't
Landry.
Naheem Hines
I've
like
always been a Hines fan. I like Naheem Hines.
actually like a? Oh, I guess he's gonna be handcuffed by what's
You want to do Himes?
Yeah, but if he has a good week, right? It's not like we're picking a player like at this point to be
Exactly.
like,
We
good
just
week
need him
over
to have
week.
one good
He
week.
just has one better week than Jonathan Taylor. It doesn't even need to be Jonathan Taylor to have a good week. No.
Hines, and then we're done at running back. So we're doing. We
Well,
got 5 more
unless there's
picks.
some guy.
5 more picks, 4 of which will be wide receivers. I'm grabbing another beer, boys.
All right,
So whoever asks who the tank of the group is, there you go.
there you go.
So, get another beer.
The answer. So Bert, when are you flying in? I'm sorry.
I get in at like 3 now, but
I mean, Bert's not coming anymore. He just canceled it altogether.
That's devastating.
I could never do that.
I gotta find out if Will's flying into Vermont or not.
Will is
He's coming into
Will had
Logan,
some
I believe.
insane statement that he got 300 Bud Lights for $200. Did you see
Canada, I
that?
don't think so.
He was offering that because he didn't want to Uber from, I think, Logan up. That's what the issue is. I think he's
Right.
flying into Logan on Wednesday.
Morgan just texted me, "Show me baby Bert."
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Tell her it's 8 p.m. It's like
Bert's sleeping.
Yeah, just
be
wake your Bert
he's
up.
been asleep for like an hour and a half now.
Even better.
I guess I can tell her myself. She's clearly watching.
Yeah.
My son is asleep.
No, she's on the Real Housewives at this point.
No.
I don't see her in the chat anymore.
Tough to get beat.
Fiance. Did you see that HBO got purchased by Discovery or something
No, I
this
didn't.
week?
No.
And they like released their new like wine to compete with Marvel or whatever. And one of the things was like the 90-Day Fiance universe.
Oh, God.
And they're like, oh, we're just gonna really go crazy on 90-Day Fiance. And then somehow the slides got leaked and they're just getting like thrashed.
Tolan, fellow New Hampshire. boy.
Stolen.
Great name.
Yeah, the 90-day fiance, our viewers are plummeting.
Tolan, do you prefer fish content from Monterey, California, or drafting best ball teams?
People in the chat, if you have ever wanted us to discuss a off-topic content, now is your time to shine. Throw it out there in the ether. and we might pick it up.
And I'm happy to give my opinion on content stuff too.
Tolan saying tough choice to whatever you asked him, Bert.
Well, that's because Fredo
Take
lives
it
out
down.
in Monterey right now,
Oh,
or Monterey. And I probably sound like a non-Californian.
Oh, cheers.
cheers to Nate, guys. To Nate.
Oh,
All right.
I have to go get another beer though. I just ran out.
Oh,
boy.
Jesus.
Just
You know,
pretend
Nate,
to drink.
the stream's hard enough on you,
Unbelievable.
brother.
It's gotta be an empty can somewhere. Just
We have an
pretend-
audience right now. Just pretend to drink an empty one.
Oh my
That's
god.
what I've been doing.
Discuss Alec Jones.
Dude, it's funny you
That's a
think
great
you're
one.
Bob, you need to relax, my guy.
Huge,
That is-
I leave for 2 seconds and we're on to Alex Jones. Oh boy.
If you go,
Oh god.
if you just
that
go
is
watch the
unhinged.
first,
We're not doing that.
You watch the first 15 minutes of John Oliver or whatever. He's that'll get all the sides of the spectrum at both Alex Jones and John Oliver.
Yeah, we're not not that, please.
Liam,
Mythology.
you opened us
he's-
up to it.
You did. You did. You kind of
To
opened the
be
door.
fair, we did. Tolan asking us football questions. Tolan, the answer is probably yes. Wandale Robinson is the slot wide receiver for the Giants, and he was also like the top wide receiver in football, maybe like the most catches in college football or something. And people are excited because Brian Dable went to the Giants, which I think the team's getting a little ahead of itself there with the Giants, but I see it. I see the case.
Liam's like, I think they're only the most historic offense in the past 10 years. Some people are saying in the past 20, but Brian Daboll, he's going to bring that to the promised land.
Boys, we need some wide receivers here. So someone sniped us on Kendrick Bourne because we mentioned
get
it.
a little Marvin Jones.
I think.
Oh my God,
Did
it's Kendrick Bourne.
Bourne go? No, Kendrick Bourne is there and free.
Hey, he's actually going to get a lot of targets this year, though.
I also like Paris Campbell. Are you guys
He is
cool with
like-
Paris Campbell and Kendrick Bourne?
Yeah, because
See, we shot down the Marvin
Oh, yeah,
Jones
of course.
pick
Kendrick
there.
Bourne is like his number one guy. At least it was last year. So
Yeah,
can
he's
have
like
some
essentially free. So we probably could have gotten Kendrick Bourne in the next round, but fuck it. We're not going to risk it. We're going to take Paris Campbell.
Liam's going
And
back to his Patriots roots for one pick.
well, so the reason why Kendrick Bourne makes sense for this team is the Dolphins and the Patriots play each other week 17. So we get a little
Mhm.
bit of a game stack in Tua, Tyreek, and Kendrick Bourne.
They're playing week 1 too.
Week 1, 2. Yeah, 603, baby. You know it. No Matty Ice. No Matty Ice, man. We could have gotten Matty Ice though. But you know, we got backdoors in some
Is
of these QBs.
Mathology a New Hampshire guy too?
I think he's from Vermont. I saw one stream with him and he was cracking me up.
Super Troopers. That's in Vermont too.
Oh, that was in Vermont. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to talk about this topic either, Bop. But we always
What is
appreciate your
Bop is-
contributions.
Bob, I actually want you to give us a topic we can talk about. I think you're a pretty funny guy, but let's get something we can actually discuss.
College trip, River Card Room. Oh,
So the River Card Room, for those who don't know, is a charitable gaming room in New Hampshire that has since disappeared, and it's where I kind of like grew up with my gambling chops. I wouldn't be here today without the River Card Room, I guess. I don't think these guys went there as much. Keene State. My sister went to Keene State.
Oh,
Keene State. A lot of great memories at Keene State.
01 to 05.
I was about to
Hey.
just start asking him if he knows people, but I don't want to just start.
Mythology,
dropping
are you aware of
people's
the
names.
pumpkin massacre at Keene State College?
Yeah,
What
Nate
year
Nate's
was
thumbnail.
that?
oh, that would have been
Jake
like,
and Nate, talk us through it. It's past the point where they can pursue you now.
No, but they didn't do anything wrong. But
well,
Yeah,
they were
it
in a
was JPEG
thumbnail.
for that.
They were in a picture. That's all I
Yeah.
know.
You can still find it on the internet. We checked.
Yeah, we
It
actually
somehow
did
came
find
out
it, like,
on.
just a couple weekends ago.
How about you guys tell the people what happened at the Pumpkin Festival and then your perspective?
I'll let
Yeah,
Nick
go
go
for it.
first. He was He was in the limelight.
Wasn't
All the
there?
cameras.
There was a mention of it. I don't know if it was at the
No, it was
time
us.
if
We
Jon
were
Stewart
saying
was
with
still
you.
doing the Daily Show or not.
No, it's
But
the Colbert
Yeah, something
show.
like that.
the Colbert Report.
Report. It was right before he went out.
Because they went out and bought this thing. I think they call it the Bobcat. It was like $200,000. It was some
Well,
outrageous
first-
amount of
first
money.
explain. The Pumpkin Festival was a festival in Keene, New
Yes.
Hampshire, where Halloween. There's a bunch of pumpkins, and people
Why
would
don't we
come
just
to
let
this
Mathology
festival.
explain it and we'll read what he writes?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, no,
Nate,
it was for good fun with the town, but unfortunately they got a lot of visitors to the campus
Like
every
us.
year from from different colleges. So I think it just like the partying compounding every year. So it got to the point where police got involved every year you went out, and then the last year I think what would have been like maybe 2015 or something. 20
Yeah.
somewhere
Well,
around there.
they spent all that money on like this crazy like riot mobile.
Yeah, so the level of like just tension coming into the day is pretty wild because they have this like literally like an armored tank there. There's obviously police everywhere and just a bunch of very, very drunk kids.
Yeah, it's a bunch of kids from New Hampshire being
So-
like, "This is our Mardi Gras," and it's
Yeah.
like not
It's
anywhere
like-
close.
like
to
people
Mardi
were
Gras,
like
but-
flipping cars and stuff, right?
It's stuff like that, and it just has nothing to do with Pumpkin Festival at all. It's just like an excuse for people to go out and just drink way
But
too
didn't
much.
you
But, like,
get
the other
caught in the crossfire of mayhem or something?
Well, there was like, I mean, basically what happened was we were walking around one of like the big, we'll say, riots that was erupting, and I, being rather intoxicated, wasn't very aware of what was around me. I apparently walked right in front of a camera that was like WMUR. It's like the local news in New Hampshire. And so what happened was it ends up being like the thumbnail on Google for every time you Google
Like,
Keene State
literally
riots, it was just my face.
Yeah, the main
the-
like article that was getting shared was like
Yeah.
Nate's.
Could have been
just
Jake. You
blurred
never
face.
know. That's a good out.
Could have been.
And so I'm just
Well, no,
getting
but it was
texts.
clear enough that it was Nate though. That's how crazy
Yeah.
it was. 'Cause it
Well,
was still,
we
like,
knew it was
blurry.
Nate, but Nate has plausible deniability.
So a lot of people I didn't even talk to in a long time were texting like, "Oh, I just saw you on the news." I was like, "Oh God," because we left. We told like our coach that we were gone for the weekend. That we were going back home, and we'd like do our runs and stuff from home. So I was like, "Oh man, we really hope he wasn't tuning into the news that weekend." So he came back to campus, and luckily he never brought it up. But unfortunately, that was the last year because it was just. I think I went out at night and with one of our friends, we were trying to go to a party, and there was just a helicopter flying overhead, like telling everybody to get back into their like homes and stuff. It was a pretty
people
wild
do it?
night for Keene.
Fun mayhem. Give it a Google, guys. This is a topic we will touch on. Aaron Rodgers' spiritual awakening. So, for those who are unaware, Aaron Rodgers recently came out and talked about his like
Ayahuasca.
relationship with psychedelics and
It
how
was
he's
ayahuasca, right?
he's taken. Okay, so guys, we could either take Mac Jones or Jared Goff. Do you have a lean between those two?
Ooh, Mathology told us Jared Goff.
I like the Goff pick.
You don't want to go with you guys
When
do
you're
not want to go with the hometown hero?
I don't know. Dan Campbell's got me bought in on.
All right, Jared Goff.
We're being baited.
and then-
We're being baited on the
And
Mac.
also Mathology saying that
And then
we should pick him.
we
because
need
of
a
his
wide. Yeah,
girlfriend.
he's making good choices off the field. And then we need a wide receiver. Any names sticking out? Taekwon's there. Odell's there.
Oh, Odell.
Odell for the boomer pick. I mean, that's got to be a must there.
Okay, Odell, easy guys. And then we'll throw in one more wide receiver at the end. So yeah, Aaron Rodgers recently came out with his relationship with psychedelics. I think it's fine, man. I don't know.
That's a great comment.
I don't know.
That's not true though, man. Like, have people
Hey,
not seen Magic the Gathering
go ahead and
tournaments and
introduce
chess
you to-
tournaments?
Liam's other community, the chess community.
Yeah, like chess
is
and
the
Magic
handshake
the Gathering,
emoji.
they got some neckbeards, man. Yu-Gi-Oh, I bet that's got a lot.
Does Yu-Gi-Oh have a community?
Probably not anymore.
probably. But they did. They did, and they were neckbeards.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
That was a card for good memory.
Yeah, that was like the big card, right?
I mean, I guess.
I don't know what it has to say when 3 New England fans pass on Mac Jones for Jared Goff. Mythology, can we get a report on Mac Jones' girlfriend?
Oh, I know. She's a cutie.
Good decision off the field or no?
It's not about if he's making good decisions off the field. It's about if Mathology told me they're making good decisions off the field.
That's fair. If it doesn't blip enough to make the algorithm, then who cares? So yeah, I'm saying definitely wide receiver for our last pick. So
Well, no, but the ayahuasca thing though is kind of interesting because the NFL had to put out a statement saying that Aaron Rodgers would not be reprimanded for his use of that substance or something like that. Thank you, Mythology.
Yeah, like it's not a banned substance to take ayahuasca. I one time went to with my college. I went on a trip in the Amazon jungle, and we stayed with like a local tribe, and we asked if we could get some ayahuasca, and they were like no, because they were like no because you're on a trip. But the tribe, interestingly, like part of becoming a man in that tribe was to take a version of hallucinogenic mushrooms and go out into the forest for like a week by yourself and like conquer this like trip on these like eating nothing but like mushrooms for a week, and like you go out and then you return and you've conquered your trip and you're a man or something, which I don't know. I thought it was pretty fascinating stuff. Would have liked the ayahuasca if we could have tried it, but I've heard ayahuasca can be like a gentle journey. I would have tried it out if it was available.
Yeah, that sounds terrible. That mushroom thing. That mushroom thing sounds pretty awful.
At least Carlos is with it. That is fascinating. I saw a lot of wide eyes
like,
from you guys. Like, okay.
Carlos is like nondescript mushroom trip. Say less.
Yeah, we're going off the deep end on this stream, guys.
Is BOP? Do you think BOP is?
Go back.
It's possible. Is that Ben on something? Ben on psychedelics? The literal cricket. Yeah, that's
Dolan, me
for
too,
you.
man. I was like, oh yikes. This story is dying in front of my eyes.
Yourself in
Oh, okay.
I'm starting to believe that BOP is Ben.
Pretty accurate. Pretty accurate.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that.
Let's just say I've smoked the most weed in the group. Ooh. Okay, Bob. We got some different opinions of these trips. Anyways, on to our last.
What are we doing here again?
On to our last pick here on the channel. We need a wide receiver. So Cedric Wilson stacks with Tua. He's the slot wide receiver there. Quez Watkins should see the field.
What about
Danny Gray?
Taekwon?
He got drafted.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little out of my depth here. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really ever have to go this deep, so.
I've never done DMT methodology, but
you can find what you're looking for.
I feel like I missed the boat on that. That's not something to. I don't know, Tolan. Like Olamide Zaccheaus could even be the guy.
Wait, so is Tolan like an actual NFL guy? Then I didn't know that.
Well, so Tolan and I went to college. I beat Tolan in a race. I'm faster than him. And then that's not related. Just wanted to add that. And then,
by the way, there's no shot that Liam beat Tolan in a race.
No, that's true. Ask Tolan. Ask Tolan. Tolan, did I beat you in a sprint? Say it in the chat.
Tolan, if you say that he did beat you right here
during this race.
And so I think Cedric Wilson. By the way, I'm really slow now, but Tolan and I are in a fantasy league together, and I introduced him to best ball. Tolan, you liar!
Yeah, I gotta go.
All right, we're gonna take Cedric Wilson because it makes sense.
That works.
Broke it again.
All right, looks like we just won the $1 million plus. What's
I
the
think we just
pool this
call
year?
it. That's it right
What are
there.
Let
What are
me
the payouts
name
this
this
year?
Family Matters.
Well, now I think we do one where we don't do any auto drafting, and
We could do another. You guys want to do another draft?
Probably swing that.
I mean,
Yeah.
We could either call it or do another draft, or we could do a draft.
we didn't get to
another
do. I'd like to do one with Nate in the chat the entire time.
That's true. They could have missed
I
that.
couldn't imagine that would make the team any better, but I'm down to experience another draft
make
with
it
you
any
guys.
worse.
All right. Well, let's see
Well, maybe-
how full the big dog is. No, we're not gonna fill that.
Wait, so
All right,
all
we'll
the
do one
drafts are
more
just
Best Ball
named
Mania
after
3.
dogs, huh?
Guys, we will do another one, but we need more topics to discuss. That's not pure football, because if you can't tell, that's not everyone's bread and butter around here. So
Liam
Who are you-
doesn't know.
Liam, who
how
are
to
you
talk
talking about right
football.
now? Who is it?
Yeah,
You don't want to put Liam
I'm
on
not
the
trying to
spot
name any names.
on his own channel.
So
Liam.
yeah,
doesn't
so
know
it turns
anything
out
about football.
my internet worked this whole time. I just couldn't do the whole draft. It was too
Oh
much
my
for me.
God! Cooper Cup's available in the 19th round. Get him! Oh, it's a different draft. Sorry.
All right, so I guess we'll have to start off with someone different than Christian McCaffrey this time.
Well, we're getting the 105.
Yeah, actually. Let's see.
All right.
So
man,
again, you guys have 25%. Everyone is in southern New Hampshire that lives in New
We're
Hampshire.
in an Mathology. We
Yeah.
can't get that out.
Oh,
We can't give out that information on such a publicized channel. Or on
Mathology.
safety.
I came on this chat understanding my life would never be the same.
Tolan, what a boring subject, dog. This is really bread and butter for you. I can't imagine having to share a fucking water cooler with you, and you're like, go-to stadium food, guys.
Let me tell you,
He's just trying to get content there,
Empanadas.
Liam.
Liam
Liam,
has
you can
done.
give suggestions as well.
Liam's lifestyle has done wonders for my.
I kind of
water
liked where
cooler
the
dog.
whole Liam's history of racing was going there, the Tolan race. Maybe we could
Yeah.
relive Liam's fastest moments in racing.
Oh, remember the night we drove out to the track and Liam was like, "Oh yeah, I'll race you in the 600." He gets one turn around the track. He's like,
Yeah.
You know, we had
What
some
if-
good days. We had some bad days out on
600
the
sounds
field.
a lot shorter.
Tolan
definitely has a neck
is
beard.
an attractive looking dude. He definitely does not have a neck beard. He's making good decisions. Tolan is a good decision for someone else to make.
How often do you
I would like to
opt
take one of these two wide receivers, Cooper Kupp or Jamar Chase.
It's,
Who here has done ayahuasca? None of us. We just said that, pal.
No one's done ayahuasca here. Are we
Liam
cool with
did
Jamar
a
Chase? He won it for me
16-day
last year.
I absolutely think we need to pick Jamar Chase. If not, Austin Eckler.
Agreed, Jake. That's all. I
Yeah.
just need one other person.
Okay. Really want the
Closest
Austin
thing
Eckler one of the teams,
Is
but
that
that's all right.
Liam did a 16-day mushroom trip to become a man.
That was the tribe.
And then he got back on the cruise ship and went right back home.
He's been going back to that tribe every year for that trip.
Anyways, anyone tuning in, smash that subscribe button.
Oh, Liam, how do you get the animations?
You like that? I need to. I could do so much more, honestly.
Liam's like a kid in PowerPoint that learns how to like make the pinwheel.
Honestly, what is happening right now? Well, I'm gonna finish this draft and then I'm gonna rip some bags on the volcano, I think. And I'm really looking forward to coming out to Vermont. Nate, what's your ideal weekend look like? Are there any events we have planned for the bachelor party, or is it mostly lakeside chilling, getting your ass kicked in?
Great question. Yeah, I mean, Jake's kind of in charge of all that, but I'm good with just chilling. So I think Jake's built off of it. I don't know if some of it's a surprise.
Oh, it's
So
all
some of it's
surprise. It's all
more
surprise.
just
Even
we'll
to me.
find out come Friday and Saturday. But there definitely will be some lakeside chilling. There'll definitely be a lot of cornhole. For anyone that doesn't know, Liam is horrible at cornhole. I think the only person
No.
Bert in this group.
We'll get some live stream cornhole for the
So,
the channel.
I don't
very
wanna talk
excited
about
to see
cornhole.
if he's been improving on his game in the last year, because it's always fun to watch Liam go out there and try his best.
Okay, so those who don't know, I usually am carrying Bert's dead weight, and Bert's like 6'5", but it gets to his head. He's terrible at cornhole. I have to carry him because Jake is really good at cornhole. And so I'm over there sinking bags. Jake's sinking bags. Nate's doing just enough to beat Bert. And that leaves some dead weight around my neck. That's a classic.
I love this
weekend.
perspective.
I love. There's like the reality
If
of what
you're here
happens.
for real
and then there's
football,
Liam knows I watch
you're
the
at the
second
wrong
games, he's not
channel.
good.
I think George Kittle's going to be good. I mean, he's drafted that Pittsburgh Steelers. Their evaluation.
No one's
team
here for
wide
real
receivers.
football. Anyways, Nate, good question. What's my ideal weekend look like? Good question. Good question. I'll tell you.
Your ideal weekend for my bachelor party? Is that
Yes.
Yeah.
It's actually
are you
Bert's
guys cool
birthday
with DeAndre
celebration
Swift?
weekend, I'm pretty sure. So,
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
cool.
actually
Okay,
my
cool.
birthday.
as you point out, Tanner's.
Oh, yeah,
I was thinking maybe we do a little brewery. We do a lot of bit of lake, a lot of bit of cornhole. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we're up. Well, we go up on Thursday. I told Jake if we're gonna be in Burlington, there's a brewery called Foam. It's like it's like kind of overlooks the water. It's really
Isn't that
good.
what was the #1 brewery in Vermont or in the
That's
not
the
in
country?
Burlington.
That's not in
It's like
Burlington. It's a little out of the way.
That's Farmstead. That's like
That's
Hill
dead to me.
Farm.
That's dead to me. I don't fuck with that place.
Nate, is Whistle Pig, is that distilled in Vermont, or am I mixing that up?
It yeah, Whistle Pig I believe is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shame not to see that on the way up. A little bottle
Yeah.
to go.
They're a little they're a little out of my price range.
Jake
but,
dropping a little
if I'm not
cookie
paying them.
crumb.
That might
You
be
think we're
Sundays.
going to
That might
Whistle
just
Pig in
be
the group?
that might be Nate and I by ourselves on Sunday after I lose all the dead weight.
I'm
Well, I'm
leaving.
actually
I'm
fine.
flying out Monday. So to be clear, I am here Sunday.
Liam's packing his laundry basket and he's moving in for a couple of days.
How many laundry baskets is Liam bringing? That should be the question.
4 quarters and 0.
Is laundry basket allowed as
What
a
about,
carry-on item, Liam? on
Oh,
an
Mathology.
airplane?
Some zero gravity.
What about-
Yeah, that's another one.
What about
You guys want to go
Over
T
to
Higgins
Yep.
or any names fancying you at the top here?
Wow.
Josh Allen?
Easy. First name I heard. If we're taking Josh Allen, I'll make sure we get some.
So we're
stats.
getting. So what are we getting? Knox then for our tight end? We're just gonna get that out of the way.
Oh yeah, 4 quarters is really good. I went there. That one was good.
I haven't heard
Because
of
Vince Alonso
before.
been in Burlington.
I'm
yeah, I think
thinking
it's
that
long.
we'll probably hit up those at least 1 or 2 of those places while we're waiting for people to arrive in Burlington and pick up at the airport. And then Nate, we can have a day where we go back there because I told Luke not to bring his boat because I figure if we want one, the marina's right next to the house. So we just walk over there and grab like a boat for the day or something.
Jake, don't you think you should have floated that by someone with a little bit better planning than you?
I did actually put that in the chat and no one responded. So
Is it on the Discord? I haven't checked it. I'll check it. That's fine. I think that's fine.
well,
All right, Saga. I'll give you the take on Pickens real quick. Probably, man. I mean, like it really depends how far he gets steamed. In general, you're gonna benefit from fading steam that gets outrageous, but steam that's not baked in to the appropriate price. You're like, I mean,
Okay, so
personally,
Saga
I
Panthers
have a big
definitely
Pickens
not.
bag already. Like I got 15% Pickens pre-steam, so I won't be adding too much more. But if you don't have a big steam of there, then
Saga Pants had to prove that he was not Christina, and that message,
Very
come
common.
on, I value your takes, was the way to do it.
well played. Well played.
oh boys.
Should I have gotten Allie to tune in?
Yeah,
I know
introduce the girlfriends. We need a female presence on this channel.
Christina's asleep,
Well,
I think.
Girlfriends
check
and her wives.
Let's say wife, fiance, and girlfriend.
Thank you, Anthony, for you're a little late. You're before the 4-round minimum to go straight to jail, but you did announce yourself before 4 rounds, so I appreciate you for being honest there.
Yeah, I just checked. Allie's passed out on the couch.
Morgan?
Yeah, get the-
Morgan's listening to us. Morgan, come on in.
She's watching Housewives. I'll see if she's over there. I mean, she's probably with the dog. I'm gonna get a beer anyways.
All right, so how we
Oh,
feeling with the starters draft?
BK at the 1. Thank you, BK.
I'm at
Thank
the
you for
wide.
being
What's that
honest.
mean? Oh. Liam, how familiar are you with some of these chatters?
A lot of these guys are very common. Carlos, he's in all my streams. Bop, he's usually around. Mathology is a legend. Some of the other guys I'm not as familiar with. I know D-Wise. D-Wise is in here. He wants to talk about ayahuasca. Tolan, obviously I know in real life. Ooh, Tolan wants us to jump on the Sky Moore train. Sir, we've known Sky Moore before you were even a little tadpole. Okay, we got sniped on Gabe Davis, so looks like we're going to have to make this Josh Allen stack work later.
All right, Morgan's not making an appearance, I guess. How's Christina looking?
Are you guys cool with Allen Robinson, or do you want to go Juju, or do you want to go Terry?
Not Allen Robinson. Let's go Terry. I like that
I
pick.
feel like Juju. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Yeah, Terry McLaurin is.
I like McLaurin better.
Terry? All right,
Yeah, I have to agree. All great picks. I wouldn't change a thing.
Just love the picks.
Just love the picks. Love
You
the
guys
picks.
are reading my
Love the
mind. I
picks.
can't even get
I
it
just
out.
love
yet
the
so
board.
quick.
Nate, from your brain to my mouse.
Yeah.
Wait, so Luke's not bringing the boat now?
Well, here's my thought. He can only it's a fishing boat, so it'd fit like 5 or 6 of us. And if there's 12
Yeah,
people,
but Jake, think about the comedic value of sinking that boat.
yeah, he would be.
It'd be very
would
funny for
cry.
everybody except for Luke.
That would be
Well,
pretty funny.
Well, that's what insurance is for. You must have that
Well,
thing insurance.
let's just
so.
get like a pontoon boat or something for the
I
12
don't
of us
know.
for a day if we want to go out. It'd be easier that way.
No, what I was gonna say though is I also was wondering if like are there like specific permits you need for the boat and stuff like that?
No, you
Or
just
do
got a
you
license.
just drop
to
that thing
drive
in the
it.
water?
This is a permit-free
No, you
weekend.
can
I
launch
promise
it.
you that.
Also, his concern was like leaving it at the dock that doesn't have like a lift for it. They don't have any lifts there for when it's docked.
Eric's first comment an hour and a half in, we brought it out
Yeah,
to
tell
him,
my
was
fiance
us drafting
only have
Terry.
three.
Terry the favorite ones. I don't know.
Can't tell my fiance. I only
My
have three.
fiance.
We've been having some beers.
How
All
do you
right,
think
boys.
fiance is pronounced, Liam?
I like George Kittle. I like Chris
But, like,
Godwin.
Let's
I
get
like
Justin
Brandon
Herbert.
Cook.
Let's get that. Just stack the quarterbacks.
We're not
for
doing
that
Herbert.
11th.
Pick your choice out of this bunch.
God,
Probably Godwin.
no way. No, Nate picks. Actually, I'm sorry. He hasn't got many picks.
Yeah, let's go with Godwin. That's gonna.
All right,
take
that's
us
what
to
we should do.
Boston.
We should just rotate around. So we got Nate for that pick. Godwin is towards ACL, Nate, just to be clear. But
The
He
Chris
did?
Godwin pick,
Question there from Carlos.
Well,
followed by literal crickets as well.
He'll. That's not a big injury. He'll come back even stronger than before. I'm confident in that.
Carlos, this may shock you, bro, but we're more holistic on this channel. We're not doing all the people using overlays, all the people trying to chart their drafts. Not really my style. We rip our picks. We look, we review, but not charting. All right, Eric's back on our team.
There you go. Nice work, Nate. Getting the chat back on our side.
Although
Can't help
sometimes
but
pick up
notice that,
sarcasm, so I hope it's genuine.
Can't
With
help
the
but
zero
notice that
punctuation,
Carlos
it'd be
is
very
asking
challenging
Liam
to ask
a
the
lot of
sarcasm.
questions. You know, we'd like some questions too, Carlos.
Yeah, ask some questions to Bert, Carlos.
Well, maybe not me, maybe Jake or Nate.
If it's football related, I wouldn't ask myself.
For those who don't know,
I'll
Bert,
answer.
a hero. He was in the military, so
Okay.
everyone say thank you, heroes.
You just say hero because it was
The
just
national
Bert.
treasure birthday for us.
Well, you know, like I'm
Before
a
his
hero
name
for
alone.
giving Bert a
Whoa.
voice, you could say.
That's how you know we were losing viewers.
No, Steven, I'm not going to max the Pomeranian. I'm probably not going to draft a single team.
What's the Pomeranian?
It's like it's a cheap draft with no rake, aka what the site takes out of it. Is what rake is, and I'm just not going to do that because the thing is I gamble too much in best
You're a
ball
company
that
man.
I need to get lucky.
Mathology. He's really helping me plan this trip. I should probably get a private chat going.
Oh
with
yeah,
him.
Mathology.
Thank you. Can we just add him
Yeah,
to
I
Discord?
thought it was either St. Albans.
Wait,
Mathology, if you feel
no.
comfortable messaging Liam your Discord, if you have one after this, I'll gladly add you to the bachelor trip.
He's in Vermont, man. He might even be in Burlington. I don't remember.
Well, yeah, we're gonna be at St. Albans. Is that what it's called? It's not too far.
St. Albans, yeah. It's
30
like
minutes.
30, 40 minutes away.
I'm really
we're
excited.
stopping in Burlington
I've
to
not
pick
spent
Bert
that
up.
much time in Vermont, so I'm excited to do that.
It's great. I haven't been. Allie and I went years ago. It was an awesome time.
Hero.
The highlight of the trip, we went to a LGBTQ like comedy show. It was great.
Please don't get political on my channel. No, I'm totally kidding. very pro LGBTQ. All right, Jake, give us a name. I'm gonna throw a couple in the queue.
We're going running back now.
No, it's
We have
whatever
Montgomery
you
to
want,
pick.
man.
Is Josh Jacobs all right to pick? You did some.
No, he's on the queue. Oh, you want Josh Jacobs? You can take Josh Jacobs.
Well, I
What
figured
about
we're gonna do
Brees?
receivers. You want to keep going receivers? It's fine.
5 seconds.
Mari Cooper, sure. Good. America's team. Let's go.
Ooh, it was a sweat.
No,
game.
he's not, dude. He's on Cleveland now.
I told you to watch the offseason. All right, there we go. Even wait,
You don't have to. It shows you right there the name.
I was looking at the screen.
America's team. Got to take him.
If there's one player I know, it's this guy.
This one guy I know will be a Cowboy for life.
He's going up in the rafters someday.
This could
all right?
be even better if he's on
Amari
Cleveland.
Cooper is on the Browns.
This is even better
Yeah,
if he's on Cleveland.
Welcome to the chat, Liam. We are. That was a hell
Oh,
of a
actually,
move
I
there.
actually really like this pick now. That's what
I think our last draft was great, but if I can gauge my level of drunk right now, this draft could go off the rails.
Do
So
we
let's
have
do
an
it.
update on the Deshaun Watson situation? Is that I haven't looked
No.
at it.
But the NFL
All right, I'm not
fielded.
giving this take all off season, so I'll give it right now. I've not been drafting Deshaun Watson on more than I think I like maybe off of like hundreds of teams. Maybe I have like one or two teams.
Round of applause for Liam.
Thank you. And the
I
reason
will
I've
take
not been
Deshaun
drafting him
Watson.
is not purely an ethics stand. It's also because it's very unlikely a quarterback is the piece you need to win. So, like
What?
gambling on
What are
a
you talking
quarterback.
about?
What I'm saying is it's like, let's say Deshaun Watson plays the whole season and the week you need to score points, week 17, let's say he scores 30 points. Great. He had a great week
The
17. He
Rams
really
just
helped your
won a
team.
Super Bowl with the QB being the last.
I'm
week.
talking about in fantasy football. You can find another quarterback that can contribute 25 points, 20 points.
Right.
So it's very unlikely that the quarterback is the piece you need to win for fantasy football. Bert got confused because he thought I was talking about real football. Yeah, you guys are asking about the Pomeranian promo code Chess Liam. You can get up and running. It's a great contest.
Yeah, QBs in fantasy are kind of like a dime a dozen, right? They all score points.
Well, there's like the haves and the have-nots at the quarterback position. So with us taking Josh Allen, we took the quarterback one, the most expensive guy. So we're gonna take 2 max, and we're gonna wait on our second quarterback.
I know who I want for our second quarterback.
Who do you guys want between these 2 wide receivers? Bert, I think.
Devontae. That's easy.
All right. And that gives us some week 17 correlation because no, it doesn't at all. Actually, I thought the
I'm gonna go
Eagles
with
were
Saga Pants on that
the
one.
Bears for 1 second. Well, Al, that's a little different, but I hear your sentiment. Yeah, I'm Tony over Smith, but we're here to randomize some picks with the boys.
People are saying, I don't know, Devontae could be like a historical talent, right?
Yeah, the harder thing to see for the Eagles is the passing yards from Hurts, and I really like AJ Brown. So it's hard to see. I don't see Hurts ever throwing for 5,000 yards. So it's
How
hard
many
to see him
quarterbacks have thrown for
supporting
5,000
AJ Brown, Smith, and Goddard. The better talent, sure. Oh, well, I mean, maybe not actually. Tony was a freak in those games he could play.
Yeah, but Devontae Smith was like the best player in his class.
Yeah, we'll see how AJ Brown affects him.
Loving it.
You want to head to Savage Island? That's right up our alley.
Food isn't great, but nice vibes.
That's
Bob,
all
come on,
that's all we
dude.
need.
Take the 4 condoms off. We're not talking about injury-prone players over here.
We took. I don't know if you saw. We took Christian McCaffrey with the #1 overall pick last draft.
No, but I liked your take. He's due. That's the type of
He's
analysis.
due.
That was
He's due for a full season.
Liam, you going to start our fantasy league this year? Are you going to be in charge of that, or is Bert doing it again?
Say it again.
Are you going to do our fantasy league this year, or is Bert doing that?
That fantasy league went real well.
It's like Bert's friends. It's going to be Bert running that.
It went well for me. I'd love to do it again. I'm also taking down notes from mathology here. I got to save this chat. Get some screen caps going.
So
Mathology
Devon
legitimately
class.
helpful. We appreciate you.
Yeah, much appreciated.
Guys, if you have
Playing out my
any
brother's today.
But Jamar was also like, it wasn't. Devontae was definitely considered the most complete, talented player coming out of that draft class, I would say. And then Jamar Chase went crazy last
My
year.
girlfriend's giving me shit because she said everyone else tried to get the girlfriends on the stream and you didn't to me. So thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Now I'm gonna have to explain that while I'm on stream.
All right, well, we'd love to see that. What are you gonna say?
I said I was gonna have her on to say hi once, like I didn't want her to be the only one.
Liam sent it in the chat before.
Are
that
y'all
he
cool
said,
with Miles Sanders?
Tom Brady. Get our next QB, baby.
Wait,
Yeah,
can
you
scroll
take
there?
Miles Sanders, Liam.
What are the other running backs? Can't keep track
All right,
of
well,
things.
I'm cool with Tom too if you want to do Tom instead of Miles.
No.
Take Tom. Take Tom, dude. Come
Keep Miles
on.
Sanders. Don't do it.
I'm hearing
What do you
don't
mean
do it and do it.
Take Tom.
I needed you.
Nate pick.
Yeah,
No,
we'll
I
go with
didn't
Miles.
There you go.
Jeez.
He's gonna draft him and Tom anyways.
I thought we would take Tom here and then Mac Jones.
Once in a while, they rent out the island and people walk down to the beach topless. Nice. That's how.
Mythology is just
Mythology.
like,
We know how you rank in these places. This
All right,
makes
I'm
me
putting
feel
this-
better about the Miles pick.
Never
honestly.
draft Miles Sanders, says Bob. Should we have drafted Tom Brady?
No, that makes me feel better about the pick that Bob's not in. No offense, Bob.
think
Very much
Bob-
offense.
does Bob
Very much
stand-
offense,
does-
Bob.
Is the B in Bob for Boomer?
Could be. Bob sends me some interesting tweets. You want to talk about boomer drafts? This guy with 4 running backs. Oh, got a second wide receiver. All right, let's take Dawson Knox to go with Josh Allen. That'll be my pick.
Here we go.
We need a
Knox
piece
is always
by
a lock
Josh
for
Allen.
Liam.
Looks like we were going to Savage Island.
I'm grabbing a beer.
I gotta look this place up.
Guys in the chat, give us some more fun subjects to discuss that is not Alex Jones' trial.
I'm just waiting for Mathology to post more content.
I thought that
We
was
can
a
go to
great.
Vermont.
That was a great
Just looking
topic.
stuff up.
Yeah, Mathology is. I'd
We
like
just
to know
send him a link to
Mathology's
join us
take
on
on-
video.
I'm kind of like, if we could get Mathology to send us a link to a draft for him, maybe Liam comes back with that beer and we're gone and we're in Mathology's draft.
Looking more of a style of Mathology. This place looks pretty sweet. It's massive islands. State park.
What's your opinion on Hill Farmstead Mathology? We're not going to go, but that was one of the places that I've been wanting to go.
Why aren't we going there?
And then it's like an hour and a half away, I think.
Oh, I seriously.
Yeah, also too much. I think of a time commitment for the.
Yeah.
And then after
I would
that,
like to go
give
too,
us-
but-
give us-
Maybe
Give us
we
your
can throw
top
around the
5.
chat best beer Olympics games. That would help me categorize some things.
When you get a chance, methodology, give us your top 5 topless beaches in the state of Vermont, a landlocked state. But you clearly have one. Savage Island or whatever.
My favorite thing
The
about
name
getting the
implies
beer is I
it
can
all.
still hear you guys.
Oh,
I love Nate's idea. Give us some good beer Olympic games.
That was
I would
my
love to
idea,
do the
but
beer
it's fine.
Olympics. Okay,
That
Jason.
was an original idea. You heard it out of my mouth
That
first.
was an original Nate Kittredge idea.
that
That never happens. Usually it's the other way around.
Mythology.
It's just
If
something
you
I say
could
about
also
it.
give us the number 1 player on our team that's making good decisions off the field, we can pull that up.
Oh man, Rashad Penny.
Let's really get canceled. Rate our girlfriends methodology.
That won't cancel me. That will just get me in trouble. Best league punishments you guys have done. This year,
We've never really done like an actual meaningful league. I don't think, which is kind of crazy, but
Yeah. I tried to get
Bob,
Allie's
what
family
is
to do
my-
one. They weren't against
Bob, what's
it.
the wrong with Miles Sanders vibes? What was I gonna say? Best
well, this
league
one
punishment?
time we did the Waffle House challenge. Super original idea. First fantasy league to do it. I love that. Like every year, it's like, oh, we'll do the Waffle House challenge. It's like, dude, like I can't read another article about.
Yeah, it was
kids who've been-
funny the first time.
Yeah, no, the first people. But who were the first people that did it? I have no idea. It's been brought up like 1,000 times.
We're coming up on the clock here. I forget whose turn it is.
I'm thinking.
I think it's Jake's turn.
I'm thinking
Okay.
Cordell Patterson.
All right. If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I mean, I'm surprised he actually doesn't go higher.
I feel like this is like a pretty.
What's the
Pretty
deal with
Yeah,
that?
our wide receiver crew is looking pretty good, and we'll go with Cordell here
Why doesn't Cordell go higher?
because he's like really old. So people are just afraid, because
but
all
he
the
just had, like,
money
a
is
career
won
year,
in
didn't
week
he?
17. So if
He
you don't
did.
make it to week 17,
Well, I don't even. Who was the other?
No,
Back
you
to
said that
point.
we could win money by scoring the most points.
Slap Cup
What does
is
this mean?
the first game.
Slap Cup's good. So yeah, it's not a bad one. I'm trying
How's
to
that
figure
work
out how
for
to
Beer
do.
Olympics though?
So should Beer Olympics just be two
Yeah,
teams?
Slap Cup's a
instead of
one-person
bunch of-
game,
Well,
is
what
it
if we
not?
do 2 teams instead of a bunch of like?
when
mini
I played the
teams?
Beer Olympics
I
with
think 2 teams will work better, Jake. Yeah, I think that make it
When I
easier.
played the
Can we
Beer
put a vote in the
Olympics,
chat, maybe?
we
Can we
did
get a vote
teams
going?
of 2, and here's how we did the Beer
Well,
Olympics.
that's the standard way of doing it.
Well, we did teams of 2, and we did beer pong.
That's
We had like a BB gun, so we did like one event where you could like shoot beer
They want the
cans.
teams of 2. All right. We'll keep
We
it.
did.
Jake, do you have a BB gun?
We did
I
a
think I
canoe. We did a canoe race around like a buoy. We did
There's
tug of
kayaks and
war.
stuff there, and there's canoes.
We
We
did-
definitely do that.
We did tug of war. We did
So athletic challenges. Where's the
None of
church?
this has
other
beer in it,
events.
except for the first.
So maybe we just do it as like points. Like you and your team have the ability to score points like in each game. Right. Top
2
three score
teams
points.
total seems fun too, but
Well, I didn't know it'd be easier.
What Liam is describing is he just went to summer camp. We shot BB guns. We played tug of war.
oh, we also did a slip and slide flip
I
cup
got
type
yeah,
thing.
that's I
Slip
got
and-
that
Slip
taken
and
care
flip
of.
is actual good game.
That's a must. We have that. I got all that stuff for that.
Gonna need someone to say a name here. I like Daryl Henderson. No objections.
Yeah, it's
I like Christian McCaffrey here.
Hines again. Just keep stacking that across the league.
We can do that.
I feel like the last few picks have just been the first guy on the list. I have to be honest.
Whoa, Patterson was the 3rd guy on the list. I did some
Patterson's
research.
last
I
guy
checked.
on the
I
list.
checked the
pretty
depth
like
chart
him,
for that
Eric.
team.
I think that was actually Bert's pick. You just skipped over there.
Didn't trust
That's
him.
okay.
Christian McCaffrey.
Well, he's gone here, so.
The football home run derby. I saw that
Do
one.
you
Jake.
actually
do you think you
want
could-
it?
Do you think you can
Nate,
get through that?
Nate, do you actually
I
want
did- I
to
did
do a
get
beer
with the balls.
Olympics?
I don't think we could do.
Do
I think we're
I?
not talented enough for home runs.
Yeah.
We can definitely do that.
I'm down for whatever. I told Jake like
No, but like,
Everyone
what do
gets-
you want to do? Like, is your ideal like fishing,
I-
chilling by the lake, or doing something that's like
it
that's
was
like
just-
that's an aggressive event to pull off if you want to do it.
I mean, I was very much going for the chill vibe, which is why I picked or asked Jake to find a lake house. Honestly, I told him I only need 3 things. I need all my friends. I need a lot of beer, and I just need to watch Liam struggle at cornhole for a whole weekend, and that will be a weekend well
Well,
spent.
brother, you're gonna have trouble with that one. Was the cornhole sleeve is ready?
And then he said, he's like, Thursday to Sunday would be perfect. Jake went, perfect. I got it Friday to Monday. And then he said, no, Thursday to Sunday. And then Jake was like, I'll get that fixed too.
What you are describing, Nate, has nothing to do with the Beer Olympics. So maybe we don't do that.
Liam, the Beer Olympics works. I think the Beer Olympics is a good option.
To be honest, boys, the
The
Beer
thing is,
Olympics
we'll
is
do
the
it
only thing I plan.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I didn't.
Who
I
do we
was
think-
very
Who
whatever you
are
want
we
to do.
worried
So I
gets the
think it's
most
good
drunk at
I'm
Beer
just
Olympics?
Jake-
posting things that Mythology says in our Discord chat.
Who
Jake is just,
who are we worried gets too drunk at Beer Olympics? All name names first. Perkins.
Luke's,
Luke?
Luke's a
okay,
fucking
let's
tank.
not
He's
just
gonna be
dox
fine.
some people. What's wrong with it?
He'll be
Oh.
fine until like another night. There's some other guys that don't drink a lot that may have a hard time with Beer
Some of the
Olympics.
track
but
guys
they'll
are gonna
do-
struggle. They don't drink
Yeah.
much. They're more into smoking than drinking.
No,
Yeah,
we're
we
all
got a
getting
couple guys that
old.
smoke.
You don't have to drink if you don't want to.
I
Yeah,
gotta tell
no,
you, the
no,
guy
no,
that I'm
no,
most
egregious
worried about is Mathology, both because I have both never met him and am positive that he will end up at the bachelor party.
I have already texted Mythology the address and time. Trip.
he can pick Bert up from the airport. That'll be good.
That's- Ugh.
All right.
we need another tight
Nate,
end, or are we good?
Nate, I think we need a player from you, man.
What are we looking at for positions here? What do we? Feels
How many
like we got a lot of
quarterback?
another
I
quarterback,
would
maybe.
say
Tight
running
end?
back, wide receiver, or tight end.
Okay, so I got one of them right.
Filter and tight
Up
end.
next.
What's left for tight ends?
Saga Pants says we have to do a case race to end the.
Oof, case races can be grueling.
Is
Yeah,
Saga
that's,
Pants into Saga Pants likes the yak? It sounds like they do case race like every week.
2-person
Wait,
pace race to end the Beer
Can we-
Olympics. I like where his head's
There's
at.
a no, dude.
If we
there's
need,
a
did you say we
podcast
need
that-
a? We don't need a running back, Liam. You said.
No, the running back's fine. One of these guys. Choose your.
What
pick.
about James Robinson? Is he still good?
Sure. You want to do James Robinson?
Oh yeah, what
He's
happened?
get- he carried me in some pitch. I don't know if he's still relevant, but
He
I like
is coming
podcast
off
that
an
does
injury,
that,
and the hype is on Travis Etienne, but James Robinson's still alive. He's been good for a while, so let's throw him in the mix. And with
All
this
right.
crew, I would say we do one more running back max, but probably mostly wide receivers.
all right, Jake, we're going to
Methodology
pass the
giving
torch
us
to you
some-
for a wide receiver.
So when do you draft?
What
a
about
second
if we're doing
quarterback?
fish methodology? I don't eat meat.
Yeah, Liam's pescatarian.
Yeah, Liam, you're on your own this weekend for food. I'm sorry.
Oh
I'm cooking,
my!
I'm cooking
Every
for 12
year-
people.
every
This is
year
12
we get
people.
to-
I can't get to your fucking
Every year we
gluten-free
get
fish
together for the
dishes.
You
4th
should've
of
seen-
July.
You should have
I
seen
don't
when
eat
he,
meat, and these guys are like, "What are you gonna eat?" I just don't get it. What do pescatarians
No.
eat?
I make
Okay,
everyone
but
dude,
dinner,
don't
and then I
even
gotta
act
make
like-
you a fried fish
No,
sandwich
Liam,
3 times a day.
you talk our ear off about food, and then when we kind of like come back at you a little bit, you're like, "Oh,
Yeah, fish too.
you guys don't understand how
Thank
to,
you, Bethel.
to deal with some people that just don't want to eat red meat."
You guys
It's
are
a poor life
literally like,
decision.
Bert, you're like, okay, I'll make a food for everyone. Meat tacos.
I
He
would
did his
never
best,
offer that
okay?
food for everyone. So
Christina
you
is
should
still
like that.
in the room.
Bert, he did those
Also,
taco
Bert
shells
cooking for
flawlessly.
everyone.
Yeah, the idea that I offered to make food for everyone is an absurd
I think
statement. So
Christina
that's
cooked,
actual,
and Bert took the taco shells and just put them on a tray and put
Jake
them in
and
the
Nate
oven.
are great cooks.
Hey,
I will
I'm
say
good on the
that.
grill. I'm good on the grill. That's about it.
Liam, I make
But,
you that pasta salad every year.
Jake and Nate,
That
great
gets-
cooks. That's what I said.
Pasta salad.
No, you should have seen
Pasta
when
salad,
Liam,
phenomenal.
came, when Liam came when Liam came
Unbelievable
here
chef.
to see Christina and I. He was like, "Oh, there's this huge revelation and dietary restrictions and blah blah blah." He's like, "Have you guys even heard of seed oils? They will really just screw you up." And Christina's like, "I have known about seed oils."
I
Like, she was
did
like a seed
not
oils hipster.
frame it this way. I just said,
And
are you
Christina's
guys
like,
cool
"This
with
guy-"
her, Smith?
And like when he left, she's like, "He gives me more
All
about
right.
seed oils.
All right, we're saying
I will lose my mind."
Earth
Actually, We
Broke
completely
it
forgot.
down.
We were
we
supposed
gotta
to
go
get
there
like
and
all the
just
people
like-
that were vegetarian for the rehearsal dinner for the wedding because it's a barbecue like buffet, so it's just like meat. So you put in all of them, and then we were like going through the wedding registry the other day, or registry the group, everyone that's been invited. And we're like, oh shit, we completely forgot Lee. So we had to text Lee.
Yeah. We should.
Lee-
We should. That's a great way.
Bert
that's a
filled
great
mine
way.
out for me.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's how we should have introduced Liam. Is
Right.
Like, if you wonder how much best ball consumes his life, we had to RSVP for him to this wedding.
I filled it.
Leah-
I clicked the same boxes.
Wedding's a month out. Liam called me
I'm
yesterday.
sorry, I'm trying
was
to be
like,
an entrepreneur.
Liam called me
That's
yesterday and
strange.
said, he's like, hey, so what's going on with the hotel situation? I'm all taken care of, right? And I'm just like, it's not a hotel. Like, yes, you're good. We have Jake's already
I
paid
couldn't
for
remember.
it.
You know what? I get a lot of
Bachelor
flack about
party.
planning things, but Liam is the worst travel person ever. Like,
I was
literally
I
calls me a
told-
day about booking his flight. I already have the house booked for the wedding. Unbelievable, this guy.
So
Oh,
I go and tell him there's the house, and
We're
Liam's just like, I'm
gonna-
not talking about the bachelor party. I'm like, I know.
That is not even close to true. Jake, who I think flew for his first time the other week, is
That's-
trying to check
This
me
is
on
ridiculous.
travel.
You don't book anything to the last minute. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, because you don't know where you're going to be.
No, because we gotta get your ass. That's the hard part.
Mythology, man. Have a great night.
Thank you
Hey,
for your
nice
input,
meeting
man.
you,
We appreciate
Mythology.
it. You have a good one.
Enjoy the
see
night
you
with
this
that with your
weekend.
wife.
We will.
Yeah, Methodology. It's not goodbye. It's see you later. We'll see you in a couple days.
Yeah, we'll see you in 3 days.
No, Liam and I booked that hotel together because I was driving him to the airport from my house, and I
I
called
couldn't
from
remember
the
what
car.
was what.
And he was like, wait, don't hang up. Let me tell them that I want to confirm as well. Which those guys were like, they were cool and everything, but they're like, we are not sure why you're calling. Jake has already reserved the house. And I was
Well,
like,
because Jake, again, didn't communicate clearly.
No, I
Yeah, he did.
literally
He sent you a
I had to
Venmo.
call you and Venmo all you.
Why were Bert and I calling if we knew so clearly?
You
By the
already
way-
know.
Oh, it's probably because I said the other guys. There's 2 houses. I told I need someone to do the other house, and you guys just didn't probably realize that your house. is
Choose
already
your
taken
wide
care of.
receiver out of this group, boys.
dude, Mathology is, when you said horn dog, that is. I'm just
15
reading this final
seconds.
message. Hope to visit Pleasure Town with my wife.
I don't
What
even know
is-
either of those guys.
I'm gonna go with Williams.
I'll go with
Anyone else?
Robinson.
We're tied. Bert, tiebreaker.
What are the 2 players?
Okay,
That's
and
great.
we got autoed. We got autoed.
Oh Jesus! Now we got to do a whole other draft.
Yeah.
I did when I read that.
All right,
I
we're
thought
ripping another
Pleasure
one.
Town. I thought Pleasure Town was like a city in Vermont. It
No,
was
no, I
not.
think he's saying like he's trying to. That's definitely not what that meant, right?
That man is a legend.
Mathology. I'm trying to.
So he graduated in 05, huh? I'm trying to think. About
We'll be
how
there
we
soon
did
enough, boys. We'll be there soon enough.
I was gonna ask us if he went to college with our former gym teacher. I didn't want to like call his name out, but I think that guy went to Keene too, probably right around the same time, huh?
Well,
or no,
if he's
actually,
like
probably no.
05,
we
wouldn't that
were-
make him like 39-ish? Almost 40?
Bert, you're okay calling names out here.
No, you're okay calling names out here. I know.
Bert
that
was
this
keeping his name
podcast-
discreet behind his name, Feathered Friend 1. How dare you use his name?
Bert's just worried he'll say something wild and
I'm just nervous this podcast will reach critical mass.
on this one video.
Yeah.
They're coming
I
for you,
anticipate this being my most successful stream to date.
Bert. But not in terms of football picks. But
Was it
Views.
wild? Because at an hour and 49, Liam says this is the most successful stream to date. 15 minutes in, he said we need to start a draft because we're rapidly losing all of our audience.
no one was invested in Nate getting back.
Duality, man. Duality.
Everyone wanted to see the saga end with Nate back on the chat. They were worried about
Hilarious.
him. They were
The
worried.
juxtaposition of like, we don't even know if
Yeah.
we're gonna do a draft
There
today.
goes
If
the
you're
camera.
listening out here, I have to assume you're a loyal listener. If you could send me timestamps for this stream, please do.
Mythology is a 1.01 pick and a horn.
This is very true, Eric.
I
There's
got
zero,
to
zero
go
truth.
actually viral.
Dude, the chat
Eric's
is
keeping it
actually-
real.
You
I
had a
would do
great
this
chat
again
here.
just for the chat. This is so funny, dude.
Yeah, the chat does make this a lot more interesting.
Exactly.
I don't think
yeah.
it's possible for a best ball stream to go actually viral. Well, we're gonna try our
We're gonna
damnedest,
do our best.
pal.
If any could, it's this, Eric.
Yeah,
our
we support
Vermont,
Eric.
our Vermont takes.
Everyone tuned in to find out what they'll do for Nate's bachelor party.
You know who said that a Zoom meeting couldn't go viral? Jeffrey Tubin.
Maybe we'll
All
get
of a
some.
sudden.
We can live stream, and I could upload like a YouTube short cornhole.
Oh, Liam, for
Me-
your in your best
me-
interest, I don't know
Me,
about that.
me holding out the W.
I mean, if you've
Yeah,
ever
just
held
stays
out a
that pretty
W in
high.
your life, I'd like to see a video of that.
What does this mean?
I just picture the first shot is just not even.
I
on
think
the
they're
board.
saying. I think that's your buddy Pete, the guy. You know, the guy.
I don't
Yeah,
know
no,
what
I'm
that
trying to name
means
him.
though. What Carlos is saying.
Carlos has got an interesting statement.
Carlos went from a big like, oh Liam, you're a great drafter to let's see Nana Pete.
People change quick.
Do you,
For our audio listeners out there, which I assume there are thousands, haven't uploaded any of this.
dude,
to
if somebody
audio.
listens to this on audio, that's
tough.
absurd. Because like,
I
it's
haven't
hard
started
enough
my
to-
Apple podcast yet, but I need to, and I can only imagine because
there's no way, dude. If you're listening to drafts on audio, that's crazy.
What did he say, Eric? What did our guy Pete say?
Pete was roasting your YouTube strategy. Get him in here.
That's
Get him in
That's good.
the
That's good
chat.
publicity. Now people come watch to see if it was true.
Okay, Pete, not cool, bro.
Cool.
Isn't his
All
like
right.
co-host the old Barstool guy?
Well, he has his own channel, and they do that as well.
Oh,
But flattery. The crane clip was, I thought, was funny, man. I was breaking that down.
what was the Korean clip? Let's hear it.
Someone what is Carlos? I don't even know what you're saying anymore, bro. All right, we are going. I'm gonna make a pick here. We're gonna take Jared Goff because we have Jamison Williams and DeAndre Swift, both dudes who catch passes, and Jared Goff is winning off the field. We already established that. We have two more picks.
Wait, is this what? Am I reading this correctly, Carlos? Pete,
I think Carlos is making shit up. Don't worry about that.
Carlos brought
Actually.
on Nana. Is Nana Pete like Pete's grandma?
I have no idea who Nana Pete
And then
is.
he's saying they were paying money to.
Do not believe the chat. Let me tell you that. Do not take the chat to bait.
And he's saying that this is the man that made fun of your YouTube strategy. What is going? I'm trying to get through.
Do not try to
Yeah.
understand it. Like,
I guess, and I admittedly, I'm new to best ball, new to the community, but that seems kind of backwards. I gotta be honest.
We got a lot to
Man.
learn, Bert. Let me tell
Here's
you.
the truth about the Pat Crane flag football. It was Saturday night. I'm a loser. And so I came back from a party and I saw the flag football expo. And me, knowing I'm an athlete, was like, hey, I would have won that. Anyways, let's look at some footage. Saw our guy, Pat Crane, friend of the channel, and was like, hey, I guess we got to break down this route. And so I broke down the route. Oh,
And then-
Nana P is Pete acting as an old. I don't watch as many streams.
Oh, okay. That's
I don't know.
Well, I'm glad we got to the bottom.
Boys,
of that
you can't
because-
even drop a super chat on this channel because we don't have 1,000 subscribers. But if you smash that subscribe button, we could get there. And
What's the
and
difference
we
between chat and
could.
super chat?
I'll drop dong for subscribers, man.
God, please don't.
All right, we need. Do you guys want Kendrick Bourne? Do you want Will Fuller? Do you want Odell?
Take Fuller.
Will
Not.
Fuller.
Is he
Why
playing?
not?
What happened last?
He's due for a year, right? Because he missed
Well,
the
we don't
entire
even.
one.
Sure, sounds like we're taking him. We don't even
Yeah.
know if Fuller is.
Was he
Question
suspended
with
like
Fuller-
last year?
Yeah, it was.
The question is, where is his head state at? Like, we just don't know if he's playing football. But if he's playing football, he's gonna smash.
Who?
So, Will Fuller.
All right, I'm in.
Will Fuller. That's an injured guy. The wrong site, Liam. I don't know
what
where
that
Nana Pete came from. The chat is.
Oh, he's talking about like OnlyFans or something. I don't know.
Carlos had a little bit of a panic here when we were asking about Nana Pete. He just goes, LMAO, LMAO. Yeah, someone dropped $250.
Eric, if this best ball year doesn't go well, man, we'll see. We got one more pick, boys. Somehow we made it through another draft. Honestly, it may be because I'm guiding these drafts, but I don't hate the teams. They could be worse.
Could be worse. Love the confidence.
I mean, until we get a team with Austin Eckler, I'm not convinced we made a good team, but that's just my.
Well, we went Chase over Eckler this draft.
I know. I didn't agree with that pick, but
You said it's got to be Chase.
I said that before. Hey, Grant, come say hi to the chat here. Here, I'll get Grant on this. Say Liam the boy.
Oh, another Amherst kid, or Mount Vernon, but
What's
we
up,
doing, boys?
Grant? A little
How's the
change.
draft looking?
We got one more pick, man. We need some help.
Grant, you can make the last pick.
Okay.
Grant, you
make
got
the
I
this?
think we're doing one more. No more, Eric.
one more
I
draft.
need to
for
hit
the
a bag.
chat. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm going to bed.
That's a late night for us, man.
Grant came on. All
Grant,
right, see
fire
ya.
shirt, man. Fire shirt. You came
Thank
ready
you.
for the chat.
Oh yeah, I knew it was good here. Had to come looking good for the camera. How my boys doing?
We're doing good. We're pretty loaded. We've been clicking buttons.
Some strong teams.
We believe we may have made $1 million investment tonight for sure.
Don't do another one. I have
confident.
homework. Carlos is just like an 8th grader doing like, I'm trying to do 10th grade math.
Carlos, stop watching me immediately if you're in the 8th grade.
He's like, I am in 8th grade, but I take math at a 10th grade level.
That's because I removed them quickly. Roulette. I'm a double
Really
clicker.
solid. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just throw some names into
We'll
the
take it on the
queue.
list. All right, boys. Your
Oh,
coach
yeah,
is
that's a
back.
fair point. Maybe the comments need to stay up for a second longer, Liam.
Thank you.
Well, it depends if they're a good comment or not.
It's fun.
Grant,
Keep
bro,
looking-
see you soon.
Sunny day.
Take it easy, Grant.
Chilly today.
All right, boys. Need a name. You want Taekwondo?
What do you? What position?
Well,
are
I
you looking
think
for?
in honor of Grant's final second appearance, we do Raven Industries. That's his company, right?
So
Little
we take
promotion.
Gus.
Okay, works with me. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Oh,
Of
sorry,
his
I thought you
fate.
were asking team name.
Buy from Raven Industries.
Not Jonnu Smith. Why was Jonnu Smith
All right, well, let me
starred?
name this team, boys, and then let's wrap it up.
One more
Alright.
for the chat.
I'm back.
All right, you know what?
All right, we got you boys for two.
Saga Pants. Honestly, quality
Honestly,
streams.
a quality stream. You know,
Thank you,
That's-
Christina.
that's-
Thank you, Christina. I really
that
appreciate it.
is arguable. All I know is Saga Pants is you're a positive Polly, and I fuck with you for that.
Certainly not a paid actor. We're good.
If I had to choose
Not
Saga
a.
Pants over,
We did not plant this guy for anyone thinking
Honestly,
that.
yeah, thank you, Christina, aka Saga Pants. I'll be right upstairs.
All right, guys. Do you like Family Matters 1 or Family Matters 2?
Well, what's our second one? So
I like Raven Industries.
Well, you just lived through it, so I would hope you could remember some of the players.
Family Matters plus Grant. Oh, actually, Grant wasn't Family Matters. That's fun.
Grant's part of the
It's a
crew.
It was a bumpy ride. It started with we don't even know if we're gonna do a stream. Probably just
Yeah, did the
talk about the
classic
bachelor
15
party.
minutes of tech difficulties.
Nate immediately dropped out, and
I think
if we don't do
the
a
loss
stream-
of viewers wasn't because you weren't drafting. It was because they came to watch me and they didn't think I was going to make it. That might have been it.
And I
They
had
want
that
to see you
same
get back
thought,
on
too.
there.
And honestly, that's why I got us together tonight, was to just have a fun stream.
Well, thank you, Bert.
If everyone could maybe say something like, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button.
Yeah,
Sure.
let's smash that subscribe button. hit the
Hey,
like button
if
you haven't
you
already,
subscribe
boys.
to us,
If you
Girls,
ever want to
whoever's
see
out there.
Family Matters back on this stream, go
Yeah.
ahead and hit that like button. And hey, if you don't ever see us back in this stream, go ahead and hit that like button.
Yeah,
And
if you love it,
would
hit the
much
like button. If
appreciated.
you hated
Yeah, and
it,
For the loyal
subscribe
viewers
too would
out
be much
there.
appreciated.
The 20 of you that rode out 2 hours with us. I just lost my AirPod. The stream is going to end. Refresh it and then immediately drop a comment below. You can say things like, this was my favorite stream. Have those boys back on. That was legendary. Lit fam. Whatever you want to do. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Tell your families you love them. Drink some water if you've been having some beers with us.
yeah,
I know
now
I
a few
need
more
to.
beers too. So
One of two
And,
things is going to happen. You're either going to invite us back on, or we're going to troll Nana Pete's channel until you bury them, and we can just have our own thing.
Peace out, everyone.
Have a good night, everybody.
take it easy.